Every esport had a stage. Sports titles, shooters, fighting games, but combat sports, esports had none. The ESFL changed everything.
As always, I'm joined by Bruce Lee Rob. Also, tonight, a very, very special guest, the creative director of EA Sports UFC 3.
For the first time, combat sports had an official esports scene. Live broadcasts, commentary, fight cards, rankings, championships.
I know the UFC isn't on right now, but guess what? The virtual octagon is here.
And the community showed up. Hundreds of fight cards, thousands of competitors, a global audience tuning in to watch the fights. ESFL quickly established itself as the premier competitive league, and soon the league became part of the game itself. Official gear appeared inside the UFC game, allowing players to step into the virtual octagon wearing ESFL shorts. The league had arrived. But things were just warming up. The Community League would reach a new level. Las Vegas, where elite players from around the world competed live for the first ESFL World Championship.
I held this belt yesterday, and this is heavy. This is some high quality stuff.
Well, the story continues on because the next chapter starts right now.
From online forums to global broadcasts, from community tournaments to world-class competition, the best players in the world have fought for their place to be here. And now a new moment in ESFL history begins. London. The fighters are ready, the stage is set, and the world is watching. Live from the Virgin Media gamepad at the O2, you are watching ESFL Live, London.
Every esport had a stage, sports titles, shooters, fighting games, but combat sports esports had none. The ESFL changed everything.
As always, I'm joined by Bruce Lee Rob. Also, tonight, a very, very special guest, the creative director of EA Sports UFC 3.
For the first time, combat sports had an official esports scene, live broadcasts, commentary, fight cards, rankings, championships.
I know the UFC isn't on right now, but guess what? The virtual octagon is here.
And the community showed up. Hundreds of fight cards, thousands of competitors, a global audience tuning in to watch the fights. ESFL quickly established itself as the premier competitive league, and soon the league became part of the game itself. Official gear appeared inside the UFC game, allowing players to step into the virtual octagon wearing ESFL shorts. The league had arrived. But things were just warming up. The community league would reach a new level. Las Vegas, where elite players from around the world competed live for the first ESFL World Championship.
I held this belt yesterday, and this is heavy. This is some high quality stuff.
Well, the story continues on because the next chapter starts right now.
From online forums to global broadcasts, from community tournaments to world-class competition, the best players in the world have fought for their place to be here. And now a new moment in ESFL history begins. London. The fighters are ready, the stage is set, and the world is watching. Live from the Virgin Media gamepad at the O2, you are watching ESFL Live London.
everybody, welcome back once again to the ESFL, the Esports Fight League. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special UFC card happening this evening. And before that, we've got our own very special ESFL card. That's right, ESFL Liberty 250. We have some of the best fighters from around the world, literally the #1 fighters in the esports gaming scene for the UFC video games. They're back here to compete on UFC 6, and I personally cannot wait to see it happen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. My name is Bailey, and we've got Mr. Boiler, we've got Mr. Bruce Lee Rob with us once again. If you were here the other night, we had a little exhibition card, but now these fights are official. These fights are going to be recorded. These fights mean everything. Let's go to you first, Rob. Are you excited for this event, mate? Come on, we're hyping up Freedom 250. You guys are American, all right? So yeah, I get the excitement.
I'm not American, I'm Hawaiian, Bailey.
There we go.
But,
we discussed this earlier.
Yeah, we did discuss this a little earlier, but that's okay. I am excited for UFC 250 later, but I'm maybe even more excited for ESFL Liberty 250, which is happening right now for all you guys watching at home. We got some seriously sick fights tonight, and yeah, I cannot wait. It's going to be a good card.
Hell yeah, man. We're going to break down the card in just a second for you guys. Boiler, what about yourself, mate? Come on. I know you helped put this one together. This is your baby.
Yeah. American Patriot. You'll notice the "Don't Tread on Me" flag and the Culpeper Minuteman in the back. But I love my boys from Hawaii and the UK. But I'm super stoked for this fight, or for this card for sure. I mean, we had a great event on Friday, and I have to say this is actually more stacked from top to bottom, but especially those three at the top, like insane. We got 3 of the top 10 of all time in the ESFL on today's card. So really looking forward to this, and then this is kind of our sprint for launch week, and then I'm going to go watch the real UFC right after this and decompress, have some fun, man.
Nice, man. All right, let's take a look at the card. Let's not keep you guys waiting any longer because it is a banger. Also, quick shout out to Soul Godly for the €5 in the chat. Thanks, mate. That's nice of you.
Thank you.
All right, take a look at this baby, guys. In the main event, return of the GOAT, the GOAT 1099 or 1099, whatever you want to say, taking on Advaita, one of the longest reigning champions at one point in ESFL history. An absolute legend. The pair of them, that is going to be a cracking main event for you. Co-main event, we've got Naz, the biggest man on the scene, probably when it comes to content creation at the moment, for ESFL, for UFC esports and UFC in general. And he's here to take on PapaLemur, man. There's been some animosity. He's been calling him out. Okay, we'll get to that matchup when it happens. But what a cracking co-main. And the co-main, the #1 ranked legacy player of all time, Suave Jamie, is here to compete UFC 6 against EK Warrior, a man who has delivered more upsets than, I don't know, Father Christmas when he doesn't bring children's Christmas presents. That's all I got right now from the top of my dome. Rob, what do you like on this card, mate? It's absolutely stacked.
Oh man, I like it all, but you got to give homage to the gaming UFC god, which is GOAT1099, because every time he comes in and every time he puts it on the line, he wins. He's just unbelievably talented. He's going against Advaita. That's going to be a tough challenge, but I think, he's got what it takes. And then, come on, Naz, UFC. We've all seen his tutorials on YouTube. This guy is a phenom as well, community star. And he's facing PapaLemur, who's throwing leg kicks and going nuts out there on the octagon. It's going to be absolutely sick. And then one more fight I have to mention, of course, Suave Jamie, one of the most talented fighters coming out of Ireland, fighting against EK Warrior. This card is stacked.
It's as stacked as we could make it, Boiler, right?
It really is. I'm so excited. I'm so stoked. I want to draw attention real fast, though, to our opening bout. Maybe this is a good segue. We got Papa Doc, who's ranked 16 all time, and we got A Bathing Ash. Those that were watching on Friday saw that A Bathing Ash came out the gates. He was our first fight on UFC 6. He had one of the best finishes of the night. And long story short, we had to get a late replacement for Papa Doc's opponent, and Ash is like, yo, throw me in. I'm like, yeah, I'll be honored to have Papa Doc and Ash. So really looking forward to that fight, but really top to bottom, there's some good ones. I want to point out also the last one, Hammer versus Trixie. It's been quite a while since we had Hammer on ESFL. He's making his return. Been a while. He actually fought Trixie like 3-4 years ago. Trixie beat him. So this is a rematch. These are exhibition fights, but it may not be on the official record, but bragging rights and trash talk, that's what it's all about, Bay.
Hell yeah. Honestly, I like that we're on before the UFC right now. This is great. I don't know if we could do this every week. I think I would prefer it, but we'll have to discuss that between us. But I like that we're giving you guys something to watch before the UFC's on tonight, because I know most of you are sat down, booting up your games systems, playing the game anyway before the show starts, and you can do exactly that tonight before we crack on with a mega UFC event. Anyway, another thing, we're giving away some game keys today as well. For those of you who still haven't got a copy of the game or want to give it to your mate or something like that, that's fine. You're gonna have to answer some trivia, but we'll bring that up later on this evening. And of course, we're going to be shouting out our new sponsor, dubTC, the bot that is basically going to be in the Discord, helping create a matchmaking ladder ranking system for all you guys. You guys can compete against each other in the Discord, get ranked, get wins, and then make your way to the ESFL as well. So it's going to be sick. So without any further ado, Boiler, you tried to segue. Let's segue right now and get this thing on the road. First fight of the night, we've got a Bathing Ash taking on PapaDoc. Two absolute legends, are always freaking brilliant. We're coming in at light heavyweight here, so let's take a look at their picking. All right, Rob, I know you know these two guys pretty well.
Yeah, here we go. You know, PapaDoc, the classic. I mean, former ESFL vet. We're going to really see what he's going to bring to the table here in UFC 6. A very good, skilled player. And a Bathing Ash, we saw him last week. He was absolutely clinical with Sugar Sean O'Malley. Just walked down his opponent and absolutely obliterated him. So he got another spot. You know, Boiler liked what he saw. And here we go. We're about to see him again. And Magomed Ankalaev versus John Jones in light heavyweight. I don't think we saw a lot of light heavyweights last week, huh, Bailey? That was, I mean, it's going to be a good one.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. I mean, I like Jones, and this has got a lot of nice perks. I've got the game open today, so I'm going to drop some knowledge on you. But, you know, elbows and knees are going to be his flow state once he pops that. But the action's already underway. Nice knee right there to get us started. PapaDoc landed that. But on the outside, the Bathing Ash with Ankalaev got a lot of tools. Both guys pretty good wrestlers as well. Some USA chance to get us started, though, Boyner.
I like it. I like it. Man, PapaDoc came out very nicely. Just big time damage, using that range. Elbows, knees. Man, Ash, this is not how Ash wanted to start.
Not at all. Nice job countering there. Go, Rob.
John Jones is an absolute nightmare in this game. His range, his knees, his teeps, his left high kick. It's just absolutely amazing. And he fights, I mean, exactly like John Jones. That's what makes this game so good. And there's the catch from a Bathing Ash, finally coming forward, landing a head kick. And these two are getting it going.
It's a nice animation on that head kick from Ankalaev as well. I like the head movement from Ash, pitching that right hand a few times. Eats an uppercut, though, well read by PapaDoc. And that's a nice counter kick, but it looks like he had the block up just in time right there. Both men relying on that straight already, trying to find a way around the defenses. John Jones got that Lancer perk as well for the front kicks, the side kicks. That's a nice deny on the takedown. Given the way the game plan a little bit there, PapaDoc perhaps going to take this one to the ground, boy.
Yeah, that defense was nice by Ash, and obviously Jones, PapaDoc's character's got great takedown. So really nice. There you go, just out of range, falls with the knee. Ash, we'll see if he's able to keep it standing. Nice shot there, Bay.
Yeah, big rock already. PapaDoc taking a ton of damage. That head health nearly fully depleting. And man, it makes you wonder, you know, we were talking about the damage on Friday, how much more damage is being caused. But Rob, you think these guys are going to fight more conservatively here tonight, or we're going to see some of these knockouts as well?
Definitely. It just depends on the fighter. Some guys come out and just start swinging. They go for the finish, and some are super technical like Romero and ZYAF. And right now, this is a little bit of a combination of both. PapaDoc's standing right in the range of a Bathing Ash right now. He already tried to take him down, was unsuccessful. Got denied on that trade takedown, and this fight is pretty even. I'm looking at the health stats, and it looks like the head health and the body health are pretty good. So these guys are fighting pretty well, pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, Bathing Ash kind of in and out, retreating a little bit from the pressure. But with Ankalaev, you do have that tank perk, so your block is a lot better, and you get the flow boost right there. You saw it from the tank perk because he blocked and then immediately struck back. So took a big chunk of that flow boost up, that flow meter, excuse me. So he might unleash that before the end of the first round. We'll see. John Jones using the knees, getting some boost from that Shackles perk as well, but that's nice. Both guys using their fight as well. PapaDoc, though, a little bit of a shock to the system, taking some damage early, trying to work his way in, use those knees wisely. Bathing Ash, though, using that straight punch, which is just such a good tool to catch people as they're advancing, coming forward to you. And some head health has been lost here. I like the flying knee, though, boy. Oh, my God.
Nice flying knee, but Ash answers. Ash really ending this round pretty well after he got tagged early. Like, he was getting pieced up early. got his composure, fired back, and it was fairly even.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting. It's like he's using John Jones. He's like right in the face of a bathing Ash and kind of just trying to stifle him. But he's getting tagged. Papa Doc's getting tagged by a bathing Ash. Sorry. And it's interesting. Usually when I fight John Jones players, they're fighting more at a range, but he's just standing right in the pocket, and he's doing pretty good laying those body shots.
I think he's trying to force those elbows and the knees there, Rob. Maybe that's might be why he's kind of moving forward. But Ash again with that tank perk, that's pretty handy if you do want to advance. So when he starts to get that going, probably going to help out for him. And now we see PapaDoc fading back just a little bit, faking, pulling some of those shots. That straight right though from a bathing Ash has been landing all night so far, keeping that guard up now as PapaDoc looks for the ankle pick, gets it. All right, and gets that top position. Now Jones has so many perks from top position. Popping that, he's going to get a bonus to his elbows and knees. Knees obviously not going to matter, but I don't know why he's necessarily popped that perk straight away unless there's something he knows that we don't.
I feel like he popped it because he thought he was going to get mount, maybe. Is it elbows on the ground too, or is it possibly only
It's
standing?
elbows. No, it does just say stand up for the bone saw perk there.
Okay,
so
okay.
it's okay. Unless there's different stuff at light heavyweight, because I'm only able to look at heavyweight Jones because of how the new gym system works, I think.
No, we're all going to jump right into it. I'm looking forward. I've been so busy with ESFL, I haven't been able to play too much of the game. Oh, big back flat, man. That does so much damage. Bay.
This is bad, and it's over already.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah,
That was
Rob
so
shaking
fast.
his head there during that one. He knew the ending was coming, and the ground and pound from John Jones is absolutely deadly, Rob, right?
Oh, yeah. Just absolutely deadly. And when you're in that back position and you're flattened out, especially in the ESFL, you better hope that you get a lucky flick on one side, because if you don't and they start landing on you and they start detonating on you, it's going to be over quick. And that's PapaDoc, guys. I mean, he's coming back. He's back, baby.
He is, man. Feeling good with that one. Back flat, yeah. Well, if you lock that position in, that's really bad news. I mean, that's a nice way to finish, because we don't see a lot of people look for that position. A lot of people like to, find their way to mount, posture up. But if they get you 2 hooks in and you get that back flat position, that's so dangerous. And we saw that right there. So great finish in the first round for PapaDoc. Like you said, he's back. He'll be very happy with that one, Boiler.
Yeah, that finished so fast. He obviously had a great dominant position, but by the time I realized he was in back flat, he got hit like 6 times, and that's how dangerous it is, especially with John Jones. Like just 5 or 6, and you're done. The fight ends. It's easily the most dangerous ground and pound position. So, man, you gotta do everything you can not to get there. But great job by PapaDoc, man. It was, he is back. I'm looking forward to seeing him fight some more there.
Yeah, seeing some finishes on the ground is nice as well, because so many people have been showing off the new animations, all the new stand-up. We've been seeing everyone enjoy it, flow through it, but some finishes on the ground, I'm not mad at that at all. Welcome, everybody, for just joining us. I know a few of you are filtering in. We have a 13-fight card for you this evening with some of the greatest players of all time, the likes of Suave Jamie, Naz is competing here tonight, and GOAT1099 as well. That's just 3 of the top dogs right there, let alone their opponents, who are all freaking great as well. So thank you very much for joining us. We are giving away some game keys today as well, if you want to win yourself a copy of the game, if you haven't got it yet. And also, it's not out yet, is it? No, we're still in early access, so you can get early access as well, because it will be a ultimate edition. So you'll be able to jump straight on the game and play yourself if you're waiting, you don't want to drop the big bucks. So let's move on, gentlemen. We have a lot of great fights coming up here tonight. Next matchup is at featherweight as well, with AGX and Crampy, or Campy. It's Campy, right? Let me just double check, because it is Campy, right? Oh, Walshy is what he's going by as well. Yeah, AG and Walshy. But this is going to be a great matchup. We've seen both of them before. Not had a lot of experience here at the ESFL Boiler, but they are well known around the scene.
Yep, and they were relatively new additions to the roster at the tail end of UFC 5. So that's where we're getting Walshy and AG. Walshy coming in at 1-1 in his ESFL career. AG 1-2. Again, this is an exhibition, but these guys are kind of close to being on the cut list for the roster. Not that anyone's on the roster yet. We haven't announced it, but even if it's an exhibition, they want to at least make it exciting, right? So they got a lot of pressure on them, honestly, here, I think, Bay.
Yeah, definitely. Got to put in a big performance. I think we've got some game audio. Oh, we have some. Oh, it's a silent crowd. I know, Rob, you don't like the silent crowd, bro.
I don't like it, but here we are.
Here we are, Go on.
Oh, yeah, they're just coming in here. Edson Barbosa, I'm excited to see him compete. There's a bow from I Play Campy. I'm not sure if there's some bad blood. Oh, the controller disconnected.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
We've been here before.
What are we doing here? Oh, that flying knee straight away. AG letting it rip. Now, Barbosa has some nice animation. He's got that lovely switch kick as well. I do find he's not great in the pocket, and right now we're seeing that with Walsh just unloading those tight hooks on the inside. I think there's a Tiger perk that's right on Aldo, so he does have a perk boost to increase the speed and power of those hooks and letting the hands go right there. Man, AG needs to sit back and find his kick in range. Absolutely tagged to pieces there on the inside and off a slip as well.
Man, that was so nice. Aldo's who I'm going to be playing with. I saw Marshall play with Aldo yesterday, and he was so sick with it. Man, I got to use Aldo. He hits so hard. He's so fast. Look at this.
Yeah. I mean, Aldo has the light water perk, so he gets bonuses off head movement. He has the Tiger perk, so he gets bonuses to his hook, and he has Reaper, so his bonuses to his kicks. So he's literally just a stand-up machine. Everything is faster and more devastating. Plus all the animations and high-level moves as well. So AG needs to find a way back into this fight, getting tagged to pieces by that straight right. And then the combination punching as well. Just slips on the outside there, setting his range a little better there, Rob. Oh, he throws a knee.
Ooh, beautiful flying knee right there. And you're seeing AG starting to get comfortable with his combinations here, kind of backing up, coming forward, and land these four-piece, beautiful, elegant, stringing combinations with Edson Barbosa. And that block is getting blown up, but I Play Campy just walking forward and choosing to throw back with Jose Aldo.
Oof. Straight right there. There's a nice lead hook though, and Barbosa and AG, they've opened up a cut there on the face of Campy, aka Walsh. He needs to be careful, like you said, Rob. He's taking a lot more shots now. I think he was quite confident early on, but that head health is deteriorating rapidly. And there's a nice lead over
Nice.
It's
controller. It's controller.
I don't know what Walshy's doing right now. Oh, it is Walshy. You should have charged it. This is the ESFL, baby.
Exactly, man. This is not what you want on an exhibition if you're a fringe journeyman. Get it together. Oh, you're fighting pretty well, too. I was going to say from the fight perspective, AG, like, you're Barbosa, throw some kicks. Those flying knees were nice, but, like, I want a wheel kick. Let's go.
Yeah, wheel kick would be sick, but, man, I think the controller dying has completely thrown off I Play Campy from his game, and he's just getting bombed now by Edson Barbosa. He's throwing flying knees. He's looking real loose in there, but there's the catch from I Play Campy now, returns the favor and says, hey, I'm not out of this yet, man. I just rocked you.
I mean, AG kind of took it easy on him there, popped his flow state, didn't follow up. And, you know, I know that Walsh is still going to try and knock him out, so perhaps he shouldn't have taken it easy on him there for a second.
No, that was honorable. I'll give it 2 thumbs up on it. That was honorable, especially in exhibition. If it was like for money, then no holds barred. But, you know, that was honorable.
That's true.
I think,
fair enough. Fair enough right there.
He knows it was unnatural.
All right. Ooh, right uppercut. Lead left hook landing as well. Both men letting the hand speed just like really fly, walking into the pocket, just slinging hooks. Not a lot of intelligent defense really from either man, Rob. Do you know what I mean? They're just content to just step into boxing range and hope that their flurries of punches land.
Yeah, in this game, when you just step into range like that and just let your punches fly, this can happen. The rock, uppercut lands, left hook lands. Down goes I Play Campy. AG taking that space in the octagon and gets cracked back. They are just tagging each other back and forth.
It's like a competition of who can press the buttons the fastest right now as well. I feel there's a slip there finally. Both men just still, when they're throwing this head movement out here, they ain't moving their feet. They're just standing in the pocket, just trying to slip and rip it back, and they've taken a ton of damage. Both guys for the first round right here. The flow state is up for Walshy. Flow state with Aldo, I believe, is actually for takedown defense and getting away from the grappling attacks rather than actually being offensive. And there's a nice lead uppercut that sits AG down one more time.
Oh, my God.
Bang, bang. Big shots.
Bad. Oh, he wants him up. Man, all right.
I Play Campy bowing a lot, man. He is disrespecting AG.
Disrespecting or trying to show respect. Because he didn't finish it, but he might with that left hook. My God. Sits it down. And there it is, man. He went straight into that left hook for a second time. Unconscious face down. Ends this fight for AG. I don't know, Rob. I honestly don't know. That was a brutal finish with the left hook right there.
Get a medic in there, man. We need the medic ASAP. That was a great knockout. Honestly, if you're playing like Aldo, using them hands is where it's at. This is an exciting fight, but it would have been even a bigger blowout if it wasn't for the broken controller. Like, it wasn't close. There was a good flying knee in there, but otherwise, like, I don't know. Not the best strategy, but was a fun fight to watch.
Kind of a 50-50 fight, I think, when both players decide to fight like that, right? We're just going to meet in the middle and just swing combinations at each other. It's whoever's going to get the slip and rip off first there. I mean, like I said, Barbosa's got a lot of nice kicks. We just saw a lot of boxing there on the side of AG, but still a fun fight to throw it down there as well. And as we move up this card, the level of fighters is also increasing. And we saw, based on Friday, and just in that one matchup with ZYAF and Romero, just how high level the community has already gotten with this game and the back and forth they were doing. These guys are already readying up here, and we have a great matchup next. A member of EK, the Elite Kings, are still around. Declan, we've seen him a bunch of times, currently number 707 in the Legacy rankings, but Lethal Weapons Gangster is still back here for UFC 6 as well, number 385 in the rankings currently. So EK versus Lethal Weapons. Rob, man, what can you tell us about these two?
EK Declan, he likes to lead with his uppercut. He's vulnerable to stamina drain. In LW Gangsta 3-2, he likes to slip and rip. He likes to uppercut, drop into the ground and pound. And yeah, we'll see. Elite Kings versus Lethal Weapons. Let's go.
It's an interesting matchup between Holloway and Poirier. Immediately switching stances with Poirier. So, okay, that's an interesting thing. I don't think we've seen many orthodox Poirier fighters come out, but we'll see how Gangster lets it go. Declan on the outside. I think he has a slight hand speed advantage. Of course, there's some other good health perks that you get with Holloway as well, like Unbreakable, get some resistance and stuff, but right now using that pull straight left right there as well. And Gangster switching back to southpaw, so maybe we're going to see a little back and forth start switching right now. Both men trying to lead with the boxing. That's a nice lead head kick, though. I like the intelligence shown from Declan already to try and find the targets, but that big right hook lands, and then the head kick on the end of it comes off the block.
This is going to be a fun matchup. I think my heart hurt when he came out orthodox. I'm glad he's back. Southpaw. Like, I understand changing your stance here and there, but I don't want to see Poirier orthodox unless, like, you know, rare occasions.
Oof. Straight into the head kick there. That's nice work. I mean, this is nice, again, intelligent work from Declan on the outside, but he's running to two big more shots, and he eats another big right hook. That face is busted up, Rob.
Oh, man. Gangsta's just coming forward, Dustin Poirier, marauding him, just forward pressure, throwing big power with Dustin Poirier, and he is not stopping. You're seeing injuries on the eye of Declan. Declan trying to survive. That head health is getting dwindled. He needs to move, and there you go. You see some head movement there. There's the flow state from Dustin Poirier, and he's coming for the kill, but Declan's trying to keep him off.
Yeah, well, surely thought the flow state was going to come out a bit sooner there when the head health was down on Declan. He's recovered a little bit now and using that pullback sway to just stay out of reach, trying to counter. Nice head kick again there. Oh, but Declan trades and gets caught on the inside again. That pull just saved him, but this might be it, Boiler.
Man, Poirier hit so hard. Gangster's only had 5 fights in the ESFL. He's 3-2. He only started fighting late last year. So, hey, even though he's got a lot less fights than Declan, he's freaking looking pretty good right here.
Pointed at him as well, man. That was a big left hand that dropped him one more time. Holloway's got some great recovery stats, but I don't know, man. Like, this is a lot of damage to take early in the first round, Rob.
100%. Gangster looks like he is feeling himself. Again. Left hand, right hand, big bombs. Declan cracks him back, though. He said, "What's up, bud? I'm still here." Bailey, you said I can't come back. Look at this.
Oh, man, that was almost it. It might still be it. Oh, the stamina is insane on Holloway. Gangster's still in a world of hurt. Declan has to take his chance to move forward now, throwing that lead head kick. The Gangster's going to recover, but man, that one straight right, and then he caught him with an uppercut on the way down, but again, he gets caught the same way as before, trading on the inside. Gangster throwing that overhand, which we don't see very often. It's L1 and R1 together, and then the rear hand button to throw that overhand. We don't see many guys pitching that. He's been using that really nicely in those exchanges.
So much damage on Max's face. Oh my gosh. I can't believe he survived that, though. That was so close to a finish on the other hand. Like, crazy round.
Oh, man, just trading. There's the overhand, though. We see it right there. I don't know if you've been using that, Rob. I know you like your boxing.
Yeah, the overhand's nice. It's got a lot of range, and it's snappy. It kind of reminds me of, like, Rashad Evans when he knocked out Chuck Liddell. Just, boom, It comes quick, and yeah, I really like it. I need to use a little bit more, but it is a great tool. And here we go, round number 2, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a firefight. 1-2 lands, cracks him back.
Oh,
Declan hits the deck. On top is Gangster of New York, lets him up, and he's gonna go for that knockout here.
He cannot trade, man. Every time he trades in the pocket, he's getting caught by Gangster. I know he's trying to sit on the outside and throw some kicks, but he's just getting whipped with that right hand and that overhand, whatever. It's in either stance. There's some nice short hooks on the inside. By the way, Rob, that's a great retro call out there, mate. Rashad Evans, Chuck Liddell. Yes, please, mate. Wow. Most people watching this probably weren't alive when that happened. There's another right hand over the top. Rear uppercut as well, trying to hang on his Declan. There's absolutely nothing left in the chin, but he lands a right uppercut. Coming back to try and find him. Jay Wright hits him down. He might still put him out. Gangster relied on that Dustin Poirier block right there. And he points down. Pro state's activated. Can he finish him off? He gets tagged with a straight right, and he puts him down with a left hook. And this is surely it for No! Wow.
Unbelievable.
On top, Dustin Poirier's gonna let him up again. He wants to finish this on the feet. Max Holloway has become completely unrecognizable, and Gangsta has just been plodding forward, taking space, throwing everything he can in the kitchen sink and more, but Declan is standing his ground. Max Holloway's chin is unbelievable. How is he still standing?
It looks like someone's put a paintbrush on the side of his face.
Oh my God.
We talked about the chin and the health stats of Holloway, but this...
Wow,
we thought this was going to be it, but no, man. Huge. I cannot believe he is still standing. The ref is already calling him to fight back right here. He has to get off this corner. He has to find a shot to keep this pressure off. Gangster's still moving forward, trying to finish him off here. And oh my
man,
God, is it one big straight right?
Oh my God.
Still in it.
How? I have no idea.
Declan just needs to duck one of these and come with an uppercut, because Gangsta's come with a lot of round shots, straight shots, but Declan is not moving. He's not, I mean, he's dead too. That's another dead guy in the octagon, but holy, he went stiff as a board, just like Israel Adesanya did. Damn, Gangsta came out, and now I know why he's called the Gangsta, because he fights kind of gangsta.
Man, just as you said it, like, he's not moving. You were right, Rob. He stopped moving after that left hand. I love the way that Poirier left hand just pulls straight back like that. That's just a super sweet animation. Nasty finish. And oh God, jeez.
Look at it. It's like Zombie ate his face off again, man. The damage is insane.
But I mean, Gangster, you're right, Rob. Gangster forced him into that kind of a fight. Declan was trying to play on the outside. We saw him throwing some kicks and stuff like that, but he took loads of damage early when he was deciding to kind of stand and trade with him in the pocket. And every time that happened, that overhand, I feel like you mentioned the range on it. I think the superior range was kind of winning those exchanges, catching him on the edge of it. So good finish though, Boiler.
It was. That was a hell of a fight in terms of just the entertainment value. Tons of fun. LW Gangster is CIA Webcam's teammate. I presume his protege. So got to keep an eye out for Gangster, man. He's legit.
We can see Webcam in the Twitch chat right now is very, very happy for his boy Declan. So we because of our new bot, we mentioned it many times, the dubTC bot, which is also going to be the Discord bot that records all of you guys. If you want to play each other, we can record those matches automatically. We have results and a results page now, courtesy of that. So let's take a look at the results so far this evening, guys. Some great wins, some great victories. Papadoc with a first round KO. Walshy picking up that second round KO, and Gangster getting a second round KO as well. There we go. Oh, we have the guard breaker in the Twitch chat. I'm ranked #1 in the world on Quick Fight. How do I get on ESFL? You got to join the Discord and fight with the dubTC bot. That's basically the answer, right, Boiler?
It is. We're gonna have a lot more announcements, but pretty much this week coming up in the next couple of days. There is, we'll be giving more information towards the end, but might as well do the plug now. It's called ESFLQ. That's how you can sign up for next week's events. The only way to sign up for our exhibitions next week will be to use the dubTC bot. And there is going to be ladders and tournaments and qualifiers using the dubTC bot. It's called the ESFLQ. So you can definitely match it. It's live right now. You can go match people. We're not recording it for prize money or to make the roster quite yet. But trust me, just go to our Discord. We're going to give all the information and announce it in the next day or two. And just trust me, there's going to be a lot of ways to qualify. We want to get everybody in the community involved. So it's going to be a lot of fun, man.
All right. I love it. Good stuff. Okay. Moving swiftly on, guys. I mean, we've got so many good fights here tonight. Obviously, this is the Liberty 250 ESFL card before Freedom 250 earlier on tonight. Are these fights getting you fired up, Rob? Because these have been non-stop action so far, man.
Oh, man, that last one was insane. Yeah, I mean, I'm pumped up. That was crazy. That was a fun one.
Another body in the octagon, like you said. That was a good line. All right, we're going to middleweight or Mittelgewicht or whatever it is in, I believe that's German, for our next fight. Host Ninja taking on Hensler right here. Rob, can you tell us about these two gentlemen?
Host Ninja. I remember Host Ninja. He's ranked 43. This guy's got some serious skill. He's world-class everywhere, dangerous grappler. He's got some sneaky counter punches, but you know, Hensler I'm not too familiar with. Looks like he was 2-2 in the UFC 5 Season 2. So we'll see what he brings to the table here in EA Sports UFC 6 as they make their selections. We're seeing my favorite pick, Anderson the Spider Silva versus Robert Whitaker. And Silva's really unique because you really can't rely too much on that block. You almost have to let go of it. I've noticed in this game, if you're holding block and you slip, like you said in the last show, Balian, you are super sluggish and slow to make those counter returns. So you kind of have to fight really elusive with that block unengaged.
All right, here we go, though. Good picks on either side. Host Ninja already sending out some hooks. I do like the Whitaker pick. He was very fun to use in that little beta weekend that we all had to counter pick a lot of the players as well. Oh, my God, that straight left, though, from Host Ninja. Firing out. Hensler looking like he's going to fight a little more on the back foot. Trying to loop that right hook. I don't know who I'd favor in a trade on the inside here, Rob.
It'd probably be Robert Whitaker, right? On the inside trading, I would think. But Anderson Silva's got some serious hands. I don't remember what his power is. But, yeah, Anderson's real good on his back foot. That body kick we saw comes out of nowhere. There's really no tell. And as he's coming forward, you're seeing that in-and-out footwork from Anderson Silva. He's trying to bait out Hensler. But these guys, oh no, there's the left hook there. Catches him, decides to go to the body. And now they're starting to exchange. That's that uppercut, too. And we're starting to heat up here in round number 1.
Yeah, left overhand. Don't see that very often. Love the head movement there from Hensler on the inside, now forcing that range. You can see Ninja's trying to set a little distance, let that left leg go. Big swing and a miss there, though, as well. Gives Hensler even more space to advance. It's going to push Ninja just a bit further back towards that cage. There's the pull. But like you said, Rob, very slow on the return with that straight left. So I need to loosen off that block. Now trying to fire a left hook, close the space. Footwork of Robert Whitaker is a very, very high stat. And yeah, boy, that was a nice little slick bit of movement there as well.
Yeah, Whitaker's got the perk also where he can back out faster, right? And he's got obviously good kicks, good hooks, good uppercuts. You know, maybe Host, if he's in close, get those get the elbows, get the knees going. But otherwise, Whitaker wants to be up in that business, you know.
Oh, that's that lead overhand again. I love that shot, Rob.
Nice.
Oh, lead uppercut.
Ooh, cracked him. Here comes Robert Whitaker, but Anderson Silva returns the favor. He says, hold on. And these guys at first were, oh, body kick. But there's the flow state from Robert Whitaker. But Anderson Silva, a.k.a. Hosting, just going to stand his ground. And sometimes people like to stand their ground when the opponent pops the flow state. And he is getting the better of Hensler here.
Man, I feel like Host Ninja tried to kick from range. Now he's trying to pressure. And Hensler just letting it go. There's a lot of head health loss there on the chin of Anderson Silva. Stutter stepping his way and now targeting down on the legs as well. Hensler's really mixing the targets up. He's kind of ahead on the mind games, it feels like here, Boiler.
Yeah, and his head movement is great. Hensler looks like freaking Mike Tyson out there, or my man Joe Frazier. Like, he's bobbing, weaving, and getting great counters.
Ooh, there's a left hand, though. Man, Ninja needs to find his way back into this fight. Some front kicks, some teep kicks up the middle might be nice. Tries that left roundhouse. And there's the lead uppercut, though. That's nice. Double jab straight left comes out as well. Trying to close that distance. Lead uppercut and ducks underneath from Hensler. That head movement keeping him in it. And there's a nice right hand. I think that opened up a cut as well.
I think so. And Host Ninja, uh-oh, watch out. There it is.
Oh, it's
bang!
over.
Ducks the head kick. That is a real dangerous move. Very, very vulnerable there. And he was able just to get the lights out right hook. Fantastic job. And I was just about to say, Host Ninja was stalking him. And he was able to put his lights out. There it is. There's a replay. Kaboom. Your grandma got hit by a bazooka.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, that's maximum vulnerability right there. Hands are so far down. He's not even looking at him, Rob. Look, he's like, what? Turns around just to get smashed in the face. Lovely composure from Hensler in a lot of those sequences, man. Good use of the overhand left. I really, really enjoyed that. It was a nice little performance there, using Robert Whittaker. A little bit of in and out movement. Not a bad counter pick for Anderson Silva. We thought, there's a lot of people online that like Anderson Silva because of that head movement. But Whittaker with a footwork advantage did a good job moving in and out there, I thought, Boiler.
Hey, I'm all about using Whittaker in the beta, and he might be my main in middleweight. I don't know for sure, but he's a lot of fun to use, very effective. As you saw, he's super fast, ducking in and out. The head movement was awesome, and he hits hard too, man. So great win, Hensler. Wow, keep an eye out on Hensler too. By the way, he was the underdog on this, so he's only fought a few times. Now we got a little more data. I think he's gonna be rising in the ranks. Exhibition fight, true, but in my mind, the only one that really matters is the matchmaker here. Hensler's moved on up.
Yeah, it was just his 5th fight in the ESFL there, and that's a great composed performance, all things considered there as well, especially on the new game. So look out for Hensler, that one. That's a great fight. And I like the pick as well. I like the Rob Whittaker pick. All right, guys, let's move on. We've got plenty more still to come, and we've got another guy making the ESFL debut right now, or at least early on in their career. Mellow Coffee, who I believe has their own promotion. Is that right, Boiler? Mellow Coffee taking on BK's GOAT of MMA. Not the GOAT, but one of them.
Not the real GOAT. He's in our main event tonight, GOAT1099. But, I'm the GOAT is not bad at all. He's fought quite a lot in the ESFL. I'm not sure exactly when his last fight was. I thought season 2 of PlayStation, he went 3-0. So he's 7-5 overall, but his most recent was 3-0 in spring, or about this time last year, actually. So Mello, on the other hand, yes, he's never fought in the ESFL, but he is really good. He trains with all the stars out there. He fights with Romero and Swiss and GOAT. They train. Mello also has, Mello MMA had a great event yesterday, headlined by Romero versus Marshall Mind. If you didn't see that, go check that fight out.
All right, this is an interesting matchup. Definitely. This is an interesting matchup because O'Malley, you've got good movement forward and backwards because of the perks. You've got spinning attacks. You've got that flow state for the straight punches. But Mello with the Dominic Cruz pick pretty much got a lot of the similar perks. Both these guys, I believe, have feather step, which means they can retreat faster. So these guys might swing and miss quite a lot here. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see here. We saw Romero. Oh, there's the hooks landing in combination. Stuns GOAT of MMA, but he still stands his ground. But that's a good hit from Mellow Coffee, showing some aggression with Dominic Cruz. Standing pretty close, but using his footwork as well.
Yeah, that turning side kick there, he just retreated right out of it. It's going to make it a little bit hard for GOAT to maximize that reach advantage on the outside, and then straight into that lead overhand. We're seeing a few times ducking head kick off the straight. Nice. Lovely shot from Mellow Coffee. We love to see that. And good use of the inside work right now, maximizing that sort of big reset that you get when you use Sean O'Malley and you swing and you miss. And it's going to make things a lot easier with that feather step perk as well. Lead body kicks nice into the straight, into the jab, into the overhand. You could really chain everything together with Cruz as well. It's nice to see. There's a head kick. GOAT's landing some shots though with that straight left. Silence
Mello's putting pressure on, man. Mello is not on the back end at all. Mello's freaking putting GOAT in the corner here.
Probably what you want to do against a Sean O'Malley player. Again, we're seeing that lead overhand coming out tonight. That's a new little tool. It's nice to see little moves make their way into a meta, which obviously the game's only just come out. We don't really have that yet. Nice combination of punches from GOAT, just a little bit too close to get maximum damage off on that straight, but it is snapping the head back of Mello, and I believe he's cutting there as well. Nice little counter straight from Mello, but he's got to be careful because GOAT is sending that left hand out, Rob.
Yeah, now you're seeing Mello's utilize some feinting in there with Dominic Cruz as opposed to just throwing those hooks. He's trying to get on the inside, but GOAT MMA is doing a great job. You see a spinning back kick right to the body and a return body kick from Mello's. He's chopping that leg now, and he's just been putting a lot of pressure on GOAT of MMA, who's been kind of swimming back and forth. He's trying his best not to get backed up all the way against the cage because that's the danger zone in this game. But uppercuts, hooks, they're landing flush for Mello. Mello seems to be flowing pretty nicely here.
Good work with the Dominic Cruz pick. We saw Romero really make good use of Dominic Cruz in our bouts on Friday. Just checking the perks of Cruz as well. I mean, he's got some good takedown boosting moves as well, and like water is a great perk to use in this situation. If he can slip one of those straight shots from GOAT, He's going to get a little boost there as well. But good first round, very back and forth. But I think Melo landed a few of the bigger shots. GOAT, though, definitely got some damage off of that left hand.
And the damage is the tough one, because it really is each strike equal, maybe on the scorecards, but how much damage is done. I feel like the judges really count damage. They definitely did in UFC 5, but here too.
It's that straight left head kick on the block. We got a few draws on Friday, didn't we? I don't know.
Yeah, we got 2 of them.
Right.
Some goofy judging on Friday.
First time in ESFL history, I feel like, but probably not. We might have had a draw before. Let's see. GOAT having a bit of trouble with that inside space. Melo in the ESFL debut definitely wants to show a few things off. That's a nice outside kick. I'd love to see some leg kicks from GOAT. Not all the time, but just to bring him a bit closer, and then he can set that left hand, and he got tagged twice, and the overhand almost got hit with the uppercut. That uppercut would have ended this fight. GOAT still in it, luckily, but taking a ton of shots from Melo, who's just dominating the inside range with the boxing.
Good swings from Melos. Yeah, he almost annihilated GOAT right there. Sometimes when you're falling, you know those punches track, and Dominic Cruz throws a lot of ferocious, fast techniques with those awkward angles with his striking, and now he's putting a lot of pressure on the block of GOAT MMA. You see the blockade, the uppercut lands, he's backing him up, and it seems like GOAT of MMA is getting sort of overwhelmed. He's getting sort of bewildered here. He's trying his best to keep him off, but, you know, Melo Coffey's just not there. He's moving, and he's looking pretty good. He's looking snappy. He's looking fast.
Really mixing up the offense as well. Just to say that, the spinning elbow, I mean, that makes everything more difficult, Boiler.
I like when Melo uses all that aggression, but then he occasionally pulls back, right? He's not one-dimensional going forward. He's really...
Oh my God. Beautiful ducking head kick. Absolutely took him out. Third time that had landed in this fight, but that was a clean knockout. I think GOAT was mid-strike right there, trying to pitch something from the outside, and that is the perfect time to throw head kicks in this game. Straight, and then he threw an uppercut. Boom. Nothing but neck and nothing but shin as well. Beautiful ducking roundhouse. And really, Dominic Cruz was the first guy to start using that kick, I feel like. So beautiful use of Dominic Cruz in a traditional way, Rob. I love it.
For sure. That's what makes UFC 6 such an exciting iteration of the series, because if you are inputting a move and you're a little bit vulnerable and someone lands a big head kick like you just seen with Dominic Cruz, you are probably going to go lights out. And I love that about this game. So great job by Melos reading that and just throwing that out there. I think that's a special, unique kick you have to input too. I don't think that's just his regular head kick, but that was absolute. I think you have to hold R1, but that was absolutely fire from Melos coming into the ESFL and saying, hey, I'm here, guys. It was my debut, but I have officially arrived.
Nice work on the debut. Makes good on the debut there as well. Yeah, I mean, I love that about this game, especially with the head kicks. They feel super punishing, and you can enter boxing range, get them to throw something, just step back out, and when that shot misses, just the vulnerability is right there for you to collide with something massive. And we're seeing a lot of finishes on this game, because obviously we've got those instant KOs. Feel like they were back from some of the earlier UFC games. It felt like they sort of disappeared in 4 and 5, and you really had to beat someone up and knock them down like 5 or 6 times. But we are still getting that as well. We had it in the Poirier-Holloway fight, but that's just 2 really durable guys as well there. So it's nice to see there's a good mix of both. And that is a cracking knockout. Congratulations to Melo right there, arriving in the ESFL with a beautiful finish in the second round via head kick, which I think almost every single fight we've had tonight has ended in the second round, but they've all been KOs on the feet, which is good stuff. And we've got nothing but more fights coming up here tonight as well. So man, can't wait. We've got another member of... Oh, are we going to this fight? There's are we skipping this one? Is someone out? Elite King is supposed to be taking on Basic. Is this still happening? Do you know, Boy, are we scrapping this fight? Because they're both here.
We're going forward. We're going forward with Elite King and Basic. We did have a little bit... We'll be going back to an old fight a little bit. But right now, Elite King and Basic.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was reading the wrong thing. Anyway, right. Coming up next, we've got Elite King and Basic, 2 guys who've had a few ESFL fights, but definitely want to start this season off well. We're jumping in at welterweight, where we haven't been here tonight as well. So let's jump in. And Rob, anything you can tell us about these 2 fighters?
Elite King, 5-9, 703 ranked. Basic, 1-6, 708. Let's see what these guys bring to the table here. Elite King fighting out of the Elite King camp. I got a little confused there, and then Basic fighting out of the 6 Sense camp, and looks like they picked MVP. Let's go. I can't wait to see MVP. And then Carlos Freitas. This is gonna be a fun one. Both guys have a lot of range, and right off the bat you see Bao Kook coming to put on that pressure.
Ooh, using that movement already nicely on MVP, taking the head off the center line. Catches a kick though, and that's going to really deter Basic from wanting to throw that on the outside. Protest got some nice kicks. This is an interesting battle of two rangy guys, Boiler.
Yeah, man, MVP was a nightmare to try to deal with in the beta, man. I haven't faced Carlos in this game quite yet, but he's definitely going to be tough too. But, man, MVP is so hard to touch, man. He's so fast.
There's a lot of players that are utilizing Carlos Freitas and MVP, both very favorite or popular picks. Right now, though, it's Basic standing in the middle of the ring and just throwing jabs, leg kicks, body kicks, misses there, and Michael Venom Page trying to land that little hook. He's got some funky hooks when he's spamming those. They're pretty funny to watch.
Yeah, the hooks from MVP are kind of crazy, but if you really sit on the edge of that range and snap those things off, it's nice. There's some nice work on the inside. You've got to be so careful with the Prates power. And also the reach advantage you get over most fighters this weight class, I think, is why a lot of people would like taking Prates, but Basic here dealing with a guy with equal range and reach. Nice head movement on the outside. Love the return shot to the body there. I think that got blocked though. 1-2 tags him, halts that offense, rear uppercut lands. Elite King needs to be careful. He just keeps entering and throwing shots, and he almost got knocked out by that overhand.
5-round fight as well. I don't think that's a regulation, but we're gonna go ahead and roll with it. Stings him. Basic doing some basic things out here, just standing his ground and tagging Elite King. Elite King's trying to bounce. He's trying to find his footing here. But, ooh, a nice little duck. Basic is flowing. Ooh, pulls back, got his flow mode in, cracks him with a body kick. Basic heating up, throws him on the ground as well, trips him on the ground as well, and on top in a side control position.
All right, straight back to full guard, though, for Elite King, taking a few body shots, but not too much doing. A minute left in this round. Foot on the hips gets denied. Interesting to see grappling with Prates, double hip fake into an armbar. I don't know if Basic knew what he was getting into. Now he's been denied. Oh no, this is not good. Basic making a mistake here. I think he's not going to get out of this. This is definitely going to be locked in for an armbar. Oh, now there's definitely an armbar. There we go. Ooh, that's a big chunk of that submission bar. And now full mount for Elite King. You know the EK team,
arm triangle.
They absolutely drill this stuff. Another submission attempt. Why the hell not? No stamina left on Elite King, though, perhaps to finish. Still rolls through to the backside.
That was nice, rolling to the back like that. End of the
He had
round.
no stamina, and he still was able to take the position. That was pretty nice. I guess he just went right to the position. Here's the replay from
that
Basic. Yeah, that straight body kick is money right now. But yeah, I think Basic was in the lead there, but all of a sudden MVP from the bottom position locks in an armbar. So Elite King in control of round number 1 and can control this fight. Uppercut lands, flush.
I love that sequence. He lands a body kick. Basic goes to throw one back. He catches it, runs into the fence, and unloads a beautiful combination. And now tagging him from the outside, goes back to the body, and then back to the body again, and then interrupts. This is really nice flow from Elite King right now. Reading everything.
Yeah, it looks like Elite King is starting to find his rhythm. Uppercut lands. He's finding his target. The accuracy has increased. The efficiency has increased. He looks very on point, getting a surge of confidence maybe from that armbar in the previous round. And now Basic in some trouble trying to get back some of this momentum, but unable to really do anything besides that flying. Pretty nice uppercuts landing good.
Oh, good head movement there for Basic. But he eats an overhand anyway, left himself in the pocket while throwing that body kick. Elite King takes advantage, closes the space, and again here from the outside, rails in with a straight right and trying to put more pressure on, almost body block countered with the uppercut and chopping away at the legs as well, forcing the stance switch for Basic.
Leg kicks are legit in this game. I was never really much of a leg kicker, but I might start implementing that in my strategy.
Oh my
nice
God.
shot there. Woo.
Beautiful counter uppercut. Basic, like you're saying, Rob, he absolutely has found his flow in this round. Just going from shot to shot, mixing up the targets, making Basic walk into stuff. We've even got the side kick, head kick. Ooh, to the body with a rear uppercut. I mean, Elite King's throwing the kitchen sink, but he gets caught missing with a lead head kick.
Slips one.
The ground and pound. Oh, he's just surviving, Rob.
Great defense on the ground from Elite King. We were just giving him his flowers. He was finding his range. He was finding his rhythm. But then, out of nowhere, that front head, that lead head kick from Basic changes everything here in round 2. And this being a 5-round fight, that's definitely going to matter. I mean, 1-1 as far as the round goes, and you're seeing the flick from on top. He tries to get to that half guard position, but no, he flicks it again. It looks like Carlos Prates, aka Basic, is getting his confidence back as we get into the last minute of round number 2.
Oh, man, both these guys feel like they can't take too many more big shots because both guys have so much power. There's Elite King almost landing and just keeping the head off the center line long enough not to take another shot from Basic. Lead body kick there, lands nicely back to the calf kick. Hands down, trying to bait something out, looking to land that straight right, and look at him play with the range on the outside with the stance of MVP. 30 seconds left in this second round in what has been basically a war right now. More shots from Elite King.
Unfortunately for Basic, you're going to look up at that block gauge, ladies and gentlemen, and that thing is getting absolutely destroyed. In a 5-round fight, beautiful head kick there by Basic. He's going to have some trouble blocking some stuff, so it's going to start snowballing in the favor of Michael Venom Page as we get through this one. But yeah, beautiful front head kick right there. Drops him. Man, he almost got finished there. That was almost over.
With the toes as well, Boiler.
Yeah, oh man, that's gnarly. I'm no kicker, Bay. Maybe you can describe how it looks like just a little part of you gets hit there, but it just like puts all the energy into it, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just about capitalizing on that vulnerability, isn't it? And when you miss a head kick, you have so much vulnerability in this game. So really well done by Basic to land a head kick, lands another one just as we're talking about it. Off the left leg. He's not worried about the leg kick damage anymore. Opens up that open side head kick and goes to the body again now. I feel like both guys have just switched between finding their flows. Look at him chop that inside calf. Nice work, though. The stance switch as well happens, and he takes advantage with a bit more damage. Popping the flow state now on MVP. Elite King got his man trapped. Where's the spinning wheel kick? He's circling into it. He's not going to throw it.
Not able to really take advantage of that flow state too much. Each a right hand from Basic. Uppercut connects, though. The uppercut whiffs for Elite King, and now the flow state from Basic. Let's see what he does with it. The blockage is gone. Watch out. Oh, he almost got cracked right there. He dodged the flying knee, and that is a death sentence if you land.
Lovely lead head kick again, right on the edge of the range. Basic nailed him with that one. Tries the flying knee. Doesn't land. Man. Oof. To the body. Nice teep. MVP trying to find something. Elite King on the outside, slipping, rolling. There's a nice lead body kick. He's beaten up all the different targets, really, was Basic's only done head damage. So it does make it a bit harder to predict what's coming, but it's just when Elite King has whiffed on the outside that Basic's been able to capitalize and really nail him with some big shots.
Basic's block health totally cashed out, so if Elite King can get a little block break and go here, maybe lead with a jab or two and then a head kick, it could be game over.
Yeah, Elite King is doing a great job. He's really found his range here, bouncing around, dancing around right in front of Basic, and when he's not getting head kick and dropped to his back, he looks pretty smooth in there, but connects, leans right into that right hand. Basic just electing to go right to the body and dig and attack, but still Elite King survives. Spinning techniques, Balian, and this fight is so evenly matched.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's coming down to the wire. They said it for 5 rounds. You mentioned it. This is the first fight of the night that's actually made it to the third. And ironically, they put it on 5. It wasn't going to be a problem before, but we say that now. There's no block left on Basic, but he's still in there. 45 seconds for someone to finish this fight, please, gentlemen. Let's have it. Oh, they're trying. They're both trying.
MVP was holding block there. That's why when he slipped left, he was not able to return quickly. If he would have just let go of block, it's hard to do though when you're low. It's scary. Slips that one, body shot. Basic is trying his best, but I feel like Elite King is on the hunt. Oh, there it is.
Right uppercut head kick. There's just not enough sting on it with the lack of stamina as well. Boiler's just giggling over here.
I'm loving it. I thought it, it's just so much crazy violence. We're going to get a little bit more defense in this league someday down the line. But till then, we're just going to have slobber knockers, mass violence. I can't believe Basic survived this long. He's had such a great comeback, too.
We are just going to 5 rounds. Now pull counter straight left. Doesn't land the kick, but the lead hook catches him on the way back in. No ground and pound, I don't think. And that submission bar is fully recovered now as well, because that was something the Elite King really had success with early also. We've seen no leg kicks from Basic, and that's a really good way to deal with it. MVP Elite uppercut takes him out. No block left. And Basic stood on business in the pocket there waiting for it, but he just had nothing left on that block gauge, Rob.
Nothing left. And in another universe, which we are living in right now, where the fight goes past 3 rounds, we get to see what would have happened, and that is the uppercut KO from MVP. Basic did fight very valiantly. He was back and forth. You see blood all over the place on both these athletes, but it was MVP in the end, getting the W. What a fight, what a finish. That was back and forth. That was absolutely amazing. And yeah, wow, that was a great job. Great job by go ahead, sorry about that. I was trying to think of the name of MVP.
I've just forgotten as well. It was, of course, Elite King. Elite
Kings.
I like how the when the block gauge was gone, that uppercut literally went through the block, right? That's such a cool little part of the game. Really nice.
That was the big advantage he had going in there. Like, he was losing on stamina, other things were going, but he had that block. He'd been working on it, and he locked in that armbar earlier, which also knocks down your block strength a little bit.
Yeah,
so
it does.
Put that all together, and I was like, man, your only hope here is to block, block break with 1 strike, come up with another big shot. It worked. I love it. Beautiful work.
Beautiful stuff. What a fun little fight that one was. 2 rangy guys fighting on the outside. Both were setting each other up with different chunder shots. But yeah, I think the better man won, perhaps, in terms of, Elite King was mixing up the targets. Basic was doing a great job nailing the stuff to the head. But Elite King going to the body, going to the head, going to the legs, mixing everything up. Could have gone either way multiple times, though. It was very close for Basic. He dropped him and almost KO'd him as well. So props to both guys for putting on a good show. Next time, though, lads, not 5 rounds. Let's make sure we get that right as well. So very good. All right, let's go to the next fight of the night. We're going to middleweight, and 2 guys who people are very familiar with as well. Well, one person, Keza, we saw on Friday as well. 74% finish rate on this guy, I should say. Ranked number 44 in the world, and cleaning Tuba as well, coming back. Only had 7 fights here in the ESFL, but ready to add some more to the win column, even though this is exhibition. We'll keep saying that as well. So let's jump on over.
Let's get it. There's the pick. Anderson Silva again for Mila Kunis, and then we got Sean Strickland for Asanovic. Man, I love when they don't have the same name as the
Mila Kunis. All right.
It's true. I don't know who either of these people are. Do you
know what is cool, though? dubTC does have an overlay that our viewers can see that has the proper names. We can't necessarily see it unless we're watching the stream ourselves. They do have commentary on, so that's a warning. I'm not giving demerits yet, boys, but we got to get better than that.
Well, we don't actually know who's who. Yeah. Beckett, do you know?
Oh, who's who? I don't know that part.
Well, we'll just call him Anderson Silva and Sean Strickland.
Tuba is Anderson, and Keza is Sean Strickland here as well. So let's see how we do. Keza, obviously, with the Strickland perk, you got to fight a very specific way, it feels like, with Strickland. There's a nice right hand there as well. He's backing up against the silver pick here for Tuba. I'd like to see him maybe pressure, because you definitely don't want to give someone with the kicking advantage all that distance to kick. If you're on the back foot, then you're right in prime range for kicking. They don't even need to step into boxing range if they don't want to. But we'll see what the tactics are for Keza, as he's getting eaten up by this left leg right now.
Keza is allowing Tuba to take control of all the octagon space and really just unload with body kicks. And really get comfortable here. And Sean Strickland possesses some of the nastiest, loopiest range. He's like Mr. Fantastic in there with his shots. He hits you from all over the place. It's bewildering sometimes, but he's not really using it. He's being very defensive.
Maybe he wants to play on that stamina a little bit early, which makes sense. But you've got to be super confident in your defense, especially because there are body kicks coming out from Tuba. Now he's going to get a chance to pressure forward with the knees, clinch up. Let's see if he holds him against the cage or if he does instead start to back off, because Tuba did a great job recircling to the center there, Boiler.
He did. Good body shots there, but Keza didn't do much damage. But this is all about octagon control from what I'm watching right here. Who's getting the center of the octagon, who can impose their will. They're kind of dancing back and forth. We'll see who really gets the domination here on that.
Ooh, rear uppercut lands. That's nice. Keza kind of started stepping in and out, just moving very linearly here. Yeah, we'll see if Kez wants to kind of pressure a little bit. You know, that's one of the best things about Strickland. You just keep pressuring. I like he's moving forward a little bit more now. Hang on the outside of the range. Pull counter into the rear uppercut. Nice work. Lands a lead hook as well, Rob.
Now Kez is coming alive a little bit, acting like some Sean Strickland player with that uppercut. And cleaning Tuba, just doing what he's been doing, and that's throwing some good shots. You saw that straight left hook lands. Keza trying to, but he eats a head kick. This is cleaning Tuba's round. He's all over him, even though, I don't know, did cleaning Tuba get knocked down early? I like blinked and I saw him on the floor.
We've now been told by Dylan Optics in chat that Kez is Anderson and Tuba is Strickland. So the opposite of what we got told in the back. But all right, let's go with that then. Unless Dylan's trying to.
It's all right. It's all right. I blame these guys. They need to just have their freaking accounts match their name. Come on. That's bad branding, gentlemen. Do you want to be a star someday?
So Tuba there landing more significant strikes and more total strikes, and actually throwing less as well, which is pretty interesting. So staying a bit more efficient. Landed some nice stuff. Found a few moments. Kez on Anderson Silva. Landed a few kicks up and down the body and to the head as well, but 2 rounds left to play for.
Indeed. Here we go. Round number 2. So cleaning Tuba, Sean Strickland, Keza, Anderson Silva. Glad we got that one cleared up. Keza coming forward, but a cleaning Tuba maybe getting a little bit warmed up here with Sean Strickland.
There's another body kick off the straight as well. Nice job to combo into that. Cover the distance, pull right hand. Tuba trying to look for it. Kez now just sitting out the pocket just a little bit. No real use of the Anderson Silva head movement from Keza here. Content to just mix up the Muay Thai weapons. There's a straight left that lands nicely. Doing a good job of pulling out the attacks from Tuba and then countering nicely. Both men have flow state. We'll see if they pop it. Left head kick lands one more time for Keza there.
Keza on the approach, on the hunt. He's moving his head a lot after he throws combos. 4 pieces coming out a lot from Keza, and a cleaning Tuba just very patient, just waiting for his opportunity, I guess. Seems like to me he's hesitating, maybe overthinking this, and now he's just getting battered in there. But he pops his flow state.
Maybe just to get him to back off, you know, it is a good tactic. Now, you know, Keza had an opportunity to swarm and look for more damage, but now he's going to back off, and you get a block boost, I think, with Sean Strickland as well when you pop that flow state. So defensively, makes a ton of sense, and that's a cheeky little flow state to have. Now it's over. We see Kaz open up with his.
Watch out.
His is going to boost those front kicks on Anderson Silva, but he's got to find a time for him, and nice job by Tuba there. Just staying in, eats a left hand, though. And another one.
Nice. Like you said, that did have a block, flow state, advantage to it, had a nice green, you know, but as soon as that ended, we saw Anderson Silva pour on some volume. It's starting to hurt bad now.
Looking for the pull counter is Tuba to keep him in it, because that was a hard shot he ate right there. But he's pushing Keza back a little bit more now, using that block, using that pressure. Tons of block left on Kez, though.
For sure. A lot of block left, and that's not so true for a cleaning Tuba, who's been really relying on that Philly shell from Sean Strickland. Would love to see him open up a little bit, but maybe that's just the pressure and the onslaught of Keza overwhelming the neurons of Shawnee Strickland.
Oof. Almost committed to that body shot. Seems to be not a lot of haste right now from Tuba. Maybe trying to feel it out, find a moment to attack. Really, we've said this before, timing's so important in this game. And as I say that, really well-timed right hand there as Kez was trying to step forward and force some offense. And now Kez being forced to back up just by the presence of Tuba, who's not really throwing any offense. Lovely adjustment to throw the lead head kick there. That was a sneaky shot sent in there, forcing those straight lefts, which has sent Tuba back a little bit more as well. I think Kez should try and go back to those head kicks if he can find them.
Definitely in that Philly shell, your lead shoulder has a little bit of a, you know, it hits your shoulder, of course, with the Philly shell, but it can be a disadvantage, vulnerability.
Oh. Ended
Down
the round,
he goes.
saved by the fell.
Whew.
Tough.
Oh, there's the stats.
Knocked down right at the end of that round there. Nice job by Keza. Using a lot of uppercuts on Anderson Silva, which is working out for him. And here we go, third and final round between these two. I know both men want to get a win, start themselves off well in UFC 6. I can't remember if Kez did pick up a win on Friday. Do you remember, Boiler?
He lost. I don't remember against who. I'd have to look it up, but Keza did lost. It was a really good fight, though.
Almost lost again there. Taking another shot. Wobbly, but still trying to pressure forward. He's got no block left, Rob. Is this wise?
No, I don't think it is wise. Eventually, one of these shots is going to bleed through and do some devastating damage. But one thing I am noticing about a cleaning Tuba is he seems to lock in every now and then. He has these flashes of brilliance when he lands something clean with Sean Strickland. So maybe there is a method to his madness.
I love that use of the double jab right there. Yeah, and Tube doing very good, showing some intelligent work right now. You can tell he's waiting. I believe just blocking with Sean Strickland gives you flow boost as well. So he's doing a good job just leaning on that. He's got a defensive option in his pocket, and he can just slowly turn up the pressure. It's very hard to finish Sean Strickland, who plays well. There's another right hand time. Well, this is great work from Tuba right now. Takes that on the guard. He's all right. That was well timed from Kez, but he's going to have a hard time at cracking through this block unless he can start targeting the body, bring the hands down, find another way around. There's a straight left lead hook, rear uppercut, but all rolls off the block. It is bleeding through a little bit. That lead head kick will land, though. Stuff on that lead side does often do a little more damage. Now the block boost has been activated. That flow state is just going to buy him some time. And Kez going to be forced to back off, but I really think Kez has thrown way more this round. If it comes down to the judges, I'm not sure if Tube's tactic here is really going to be efficient, because I don't know if he's done enough.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You don't want to leave anything in the table. You don't want to leave anything on the table on a 3-rounder. Like you said, that lead head kick, I'm looking to see Keza land another one or two of those, man. He's been connected, and that lead hook too.
Yes, sir. Keza, with only 1 minute and 30 seconds, has been the offensive threat here. He's been pulling the trigger again and again, and sometimes he's shooting blanks, but most of the time he's landing some good damage. But, you know, ooh, Cleaning Tuba's starting to get battered against the cage. Down he goes. Here comes Keza with the assault. Can he get the finish? No, he elects to go to the ground. Smart move, being ahead in this fight, knowing that a Cleaning Tuba's looking for that kill shot, and this could be it if he can maintain control. Gets that left flick there, Balian, and now just in cruise control on top.
Yeah, I agree with you, Rob. Great idea to take this to the ground. Less than a minute left now. Tube, I don't know if Tube can find his way back in this round. Now, I think Tube took that first round. That second, it was close, so we'll see what happens if it goes to the scorecards. But right now, Kez doing a great job in this third and final now, controlling from top position, trying to advance from position. He might do some more damage. The get up is going to come off, though, but he's still attached. Let's see if there's a mat return. And they've got less than 5 seconds to throw. Oh, we almost let that hook go, but there we go. We'll go to a decision for the first time tonight. Or I guess we won't. We're just going to
please let the decisions play out. Thank you.
And Kez got the win right there. There we go. So definitely did enough. Now, you want me to spoil it, boy? Everyone at home has seen it. It's on the screen, bro. So he checked the fight stats, and there we go. It said it right there in the bottom left. Kez checking the fight stats early, and we get to see that he picks up the win there as well. So enough work in the second and third round. Nice work by Kez, who gets some redemption for the loss from Friday, Rob.
Hey, there you go. And that's huge. You know, coming out of a loss from last week, sometimes you get down on yourself, but, you know, to be able to pick yourself back up, come in with some confidence in the Esports Fight League, and get a win over a dangerous guy like Clean Tuba. Beautiful job. You know, Clean Tuba, unfortunately, I just feel like his game plan wasn't where it needed to be with Sean Strickland. He did have some moments of brilliance. I saw him trying to, you know, work it out in his mind. Maybe he's trying to make too many reads, maybe overthinking it. And unfortunately, Keza just put on the storm early in rounds 1, 2, and 3. He did eat an uppercut, but yeah, that was a beautiful fight. Beautiful win for the Keza.
Yes, indeed. All right, well, moving swiftly through this card, we only have, I think, 5 more fights left for you this evening. Obviously, the guys at the top of the bill tonight, we've got NazUFC, massive name in the community. The return of Suave Jamie, #1 ranked legacy player of all time, and GOAT1099, who has been headlining the biggest ESFL cards since we started doing them, and has never really lost to anyone in those marquee matchups, man. He locks in every time he's headlining at the top of the bill tonight. Before our main event, we will do our giveaways. Is that right, Boiler?
That's correct. We got 3 giveaways that will be trivia questions, right? So we're going to have a couple trivia questions. It's going to be before Warrior and Suave Jamie. We'll have our first one. The second one will be for the co-main, which is Nas versus PapaLemur. And then the third giveaway trivia question will be before our main event, GOAT versus Advaita. So stay tuned, ladies and gents, because you can get the code. That's a $99.99 value in US dollars, babe.
It's quite a lot of money, to be fair. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There you go. I know some people don't want to pay that much, and that's fair enough. They're waiting for next week. So there we go. But we've got a great matchup coming up next.
YouTube only, boys.
That's right. That's right. There you go.
YouTube only, okay.
We saw Bone doing work show up in the Twitch chat saying, you know, the best is here, the smartest, he pisses excellence, he will pitch a shutout. He's about to fight right now. We've seen Bone for a very long time. He's fought many times in the ESFL, and he's taken on King Jon Snow, who's had 4 fights and lost every single one of them, never won in the ESFL. So he's got another chance here tonight against a real veteran. Tough fight, though, Rob, between these two at featherweight.
Oh, yeah. Wow, Boiler, are you feeding? Are you trying to feed Bone doing work here because he's like your favorite fighter or something? We'll see, though. Alexander Volkanovski. Bone doing work's actually one of my favorite fighters. I love what he does out there. I'm pretty sure he loves to throw leg kicks, and he fights with some good pressure. But, you know, his opponent, he's got an opportunity to finally erase that 0 and put that 1 in the win column. Let's see if he could do it with Diego Lopez, who I haven't seen tonight. I haven't seen too much Volkanovski, Bailey, and even in ring, not too many players playing him.
No, I think you have to play a little hit and run style with Volk, so it requires a bit of intelligence. Obviously, not a lot of intelligent players out there, Rob. That's probably what you're saying. No, I'm joking. But he has footwork advantages. He has lovely leg kicks, and he has a beautiful jab. So we'll see if Bone doing work uses that. And we know he loves the leg kick and teep. So that actually plays into his style really nicely. I think Volk's a great pick for him. King Jon Snow going to try and create chaos and walk him down with Diego Lopez, who has so much power at this weight class, as well as a great submission game if you're the kind of person that can hunt for that stuff. So just a real dangerous guy, super durable as well. Bone doing work on the outside, doing work right now. Landed a few leg kicks, already taken a little chunk of that leg off, but been checked a few times as well. So lost some of his own. There's a nice lead hook, combos into the right hand, and that did a ton of damage to King Jon Snow.
Big time damage. By the way, Bone doing work was like a 30-minute replacement, 30-minute notice. He's like, get me in there, Boiler. I'm like, all right, man, we got a spot for you versus King Jon Snow. So I'm not feeding him King Jon Snow purposefully, but Bone did. You know, he was first on the list. He was like, man, got to get me in there. He's like, all right, we get a fight for you. You're in, Bone. So there you go.
Yeah, and sometimes when you are a last-minute replacement, the pressure is alleviated, and you can just go out there and perform. And perform is what Bone doing work is doing. He's landing some good shots with Volkanovski, and King Jon Snow is having some trouble, you know, getting out there and pulling the trigger and trying to find his range and find his rhythm. So far, so good for the BD dub.
I think King Jon Snow is striking to cover distance, and really he should cover the distance and then strike, right? So he's constantly trying to reach to get close and then gets tagged just like that. If he took his feet first, then tried to stand in front of Bone a little more, then let the strikes go, might have a little bit more success, because right now he's just running into counter shots every time he tries to attack. Beautiful sprawl from Bone doing work, and we know he's pretty good on top, fakes the sprawl, and he's going to get straight back up.
Straight back up. Let's see what King Jon Snow eats a right hand from Volkanovski, and Bone doing work is just moving left, moving right, swimming at the edge of that octagon, and trying his best just to land that hook. He's landing those leg kicks. You see one right there, and King John Snow trying to throw the jab, trying to figure out something, but just unable to really get any offense off. Finally lands that rear hook nicely.
Nice right hands there. Definitely going to want to bank that. Nice jab by Bone. Touches the inside leg, circles back. This is great work from Bone. Really using Volkanovski nicely. There's the long arm retreat, but got hit with a right hand over the top there. Does have to be careful. Nice stance switch as well, really mixing things up. Double jab baits out an attack, but he does take that body shot well. And a little right hand over the top. Check there by King John, who's now closing that space off a little nicer. A lot of double jab stuff, but that lead hook will probably serve him nicely as well. End of the first round.
Had him where he wanted, but at the end of the round.
I'm noticing a little bit of a momentum shift at the very tail end of that round. It seemed like Jon Snow's like, all right, you know what? I'm done. I'm coming forward, and I'm going to start landing some shots. I'm going to use that jab. I'm going to get in range with my feet, like Balian said, and I'm going to start attacking. But the round ended. Let's see if he could take that inertia into the next round, Balian.
That was a crazy replay, right? From outside the cage. You ever seen that yet? I haven't seen that, I don't think. Maybe a camera glitch, who knows? Oh, and again, he tries to close the space and runs straight into a counter shot. No block left either, so might need to wait a little bit before re-engaging, but just charging forward is King Jon Snow. Fighting a little recklessly. It was working for him, but then also Diego Lopez, that's how he fights in real life, so why not make that pick and try and make it happen? Resetting the space with the teep. Bone landing that right hand again, and he's got Volkanovski's flow state here as well. We'll see if he activates. He does. Trying to land that leg kick, nothing doing there though, and trying to throw some hooks on the inside.
Bone doing work's right hand has been absolute money all night tonight, and here we go. He's putting on the pressure. He's standing right in the range, but that jab is just peppering him. That Bone doing work face is getting bodied right now by King Jon Snow's jab, but so far so good for Bone doing work.
Nice right hand on Volkanovski. That little overhand is a really nice animation. There it is again. Well, that's a straight right either way. It's a nice little animation. And he's landed it a few times on King Jon Snow, who is doing a bit of damage. He's cut now, though. And the leg kick game plan from Bone, I think he's abandoned it, considering he's getting checked so much. There's a nice uppercut that lands. King Jon Snow picking up the pace a little bit now, it feels like, as well. As Bone starting to slow down slightly. That's a lovely body kick. Sticks the jab. Bone with that straight right one more time, though.
Yeah, Bone keeps fighting smart. He can just pop him. Before you know it, Diego's going to get knocked out. Look at that head health. His nose is broken. It's already shattered. Just watch those legs. Like you said, Bone was getting checked, and now he's vulnerable potentially if King John tries to throw some of those. But maybe they're just going to hit each other in the face, Bay.
Did let the hooks go in succession right there. Trying to circle back to the center, but that overhand right was well timed by King John, who's done a much better job, Rob, of pinning Bone against the fence and now chewing up the head health. He's going to force the single leg. Nice turn.
Yeah, that jab has opened up so much offense for King Jon Snow, and unfortunately he got taken down here, though. So on top, Bone doing work, postures up, going to the body, back down, just trying to build up a little bit of that GA on the top of your screen, and we'll see what King Jon Snow shows here. He did display. Oh, flicked him. Bone doing work, gets countered, and King Jon Snow on the full mount position. This is where it gets a little scary. Can he posture up? Almost half guard.
We'll see what King John can do from this top position. He does have a great submission game. If he can get something off right before the end of the round, it might carry over to the next. But Bone doing work, a real veteran. He's definitely been, in control of the ground game for the last few iterations. I'm sure he's experienced. And probably going to be hard to find a submission. There's a deny of the full mount right there as well. Building a little GA. You're going to find a way out the door. Back to full guard. There we go. And just 10 seconds left in this second round. Kind of all to play for, it feels like, still, Boiler.
Yeah, man. And King Jon Snow is sticking in there. 0-4 in the ESFL. Some people were wondering why he was even getting a fight. I believed in him. And he's doing pretty well. On the other hand, Bone doing work like 30-minute notice. He was at the gym. He's like, I'm so tweaked out on pre-workout right now, Boiler. And I'm like, get your ass home because we need you. And here he is.
Lovely straight lead hook. And again, he's kind of running into some of those shots, Rob.
Yeah, Bone doing work. Yeah. He is running into some of those shots. And it's King Jon Snow kind of heating up, I've noticed, in this fight, especially in the second round. And now in the third, let's see if he could build up on that momentum. And finding behind that jab has been super successful. But Bone doing work has been landing that rear hook and trying to take him down. But unfortunately, King Jon Snow has showed some serious excellence with his takedown defense.
Yeah, and then on the ground as well, found top position for himself. Bone doing work, still trying to stay elusive on the outside. I just don't know who's done the most damage here. It certainly is very close. Bone trying to run him into something. Going back to those leg kicks, and those are nice. He just needs to not double up on them and then just go back to the head. As soon as he starts thinking about the head, then he can chop back to that leg. There's a right hand over the top that drops King Jon Snow, and then the high crotch takedown. Beautiful work. Now he's got a knockdown and he's got top position. Let's see what he can do with it.
Let's see. On top, side control position. That's what you wanted to see if you're a Bone Doing Work fan. Right to the takedown, and now this is an uphill battle for King Jon Snow. This position does suck. The body is just getting pounded by Volkanovski. He's got to go left. He's got to go right. He's got to go up. But no.
Oh.
They're going to stand him up. And I don't see too many stand-ups like that, but there it is.
Mark
Can't play around there. Can't just stay in that position.
Been coded slightly differently, perhaps, from other refs. You know, he wants action.
Oh, yeah.
That left leg is getting chewed up, though. Bone... Well, it might be, I think it's his right leg, actually, but he forced to stance switch again. Lead body kicks, nice from King Jon Snow. He's landed a lot of nice body kicks to close that space, but he's also been countered when he's throwing a lot of these body kicks as well. So kind of 50-50, nice double jab. That's a really high-level move on Volkanovski. He's popped the flow state, and now he left himself vulnerable there after missing that, smashed that block apart. And now on the back foot, hits the ankle pick. King Jon says no, he's got his flow state. 2 minutes left. We need King Jon here to pull something out and get some damage going if he wants to secure this round. He was knocked down earlier on. Now trying to close off the space. Double jab. Bone doing work constantly, though, using that evasive movement. Nice deny from Jon, though.
Very nice. He's got his flow state as well, so he could time that. I'm not sure what Diego Lopez's flow state is. Maybe you could tell me, Bailey, if you could, but it seems like he really needs to pull a rabbit out of his hat here. He needs to duck that hook that Bone Doing Work is throwing, but Bone Doing Work just constantly attacking the clinch, attacking the ground, attacks the takedowns. He knows he's ahead, and he wants to get to the finish line here without injury.
We assume he's ahead as well. I mean, the first 2 rounds were super close. I think he's definitely winning this round based on the knockdown. There's another right hand. Diego Lopez has some nice spinning elbows. It's time to start throwing those out there, I say. You know, those shots are the kind of things that can change a fight. The right hook gets it done, though. Wobbled. Bone doing work. He's back against the fence. And there we go. He listens, but he's got no time left.
Too little, too late, too little.
Too late. We will go to the judge's decision.
Fun fight, though, right, guys?
Yeah, fun fight for sure. Back and forth. Definitely in control. I feel like Bone doing work, but interesting sequence at the end when he popped flow state a little late and then just kind of bouncing around, hovering. Maybe he thinks he won. I guess we'll have to see when we get to the judges' scorecards.
All right. Will King Jon Snow get his first ever ESFL win after 4 fights? Boiler, you said he deserved a chance.
I'm rooting for him. I'm not going to lie. I love you, Bone, but I'm rooting for King Jon Snow. But I don't think so.
Oh, no,
no way.
It's unanimous decision.
Bone doing work. No way! No way!
Snow takes
what
a
the
win
hell?
off Bone doing work. Officially gets his first win in the ESFL. It was an exhibition, but it still counts as a win. And Bone doing work showing up 30 minutes, short notice. This is true. So props to Bone doing work for filling in and jumping in. But man, King Jon has got to be happy with that one, Boiler. Do you feel vindicated?
I do, because I was cheering for him, man. Big shout out to King Jon Snow for showing up. And hey, I went 0-4, and I'm still going to sign up. I'm still going to fight. I'll take whoever it is on a 30-minute notice. And shout out to Bone for taking the fight. Like, you know, just being totally cold, coming from the gym, literally cutting his session short so he could get here. So both these guys, super entertaining fight. We had to delay it a little bit from the undercard, but it was totally worth delaying and keeping it because that was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, I think Bone not happy with the decision. Yeah, Rob, go on.
Bailey, when it said you saw the 3 leg health events, was that from checks? Was that from
I think so.
Checks? Because I don't remember those going down.
I think he might have thrown 1 or 2 out there, but
it
was very close.
Interesting.
You know,
it was.
The knockdowns there, the stuns. What was it? You need to look at the overall judges' score, and I think rather than look at the overall stats, because MMA fights in the UFC are not scored by overall stats. They're scored round by round, unfortunately. So, you know, the stats might have been in the favor of Bone, but that might have been one round where he massively landed more. You know, it doesn't really help to look at the overall stats, unfortunately. You got to look at the round by round scoring. I like you know, overall scoring. You know, One does that for their MMA fights. You know, I think Ryzen might do it as well. So I'm in favor of that. But yeah, in the UFC we go round by round. And King Jon Snow gets his first win there. So congratulations to that man for picking up your first ESFL win. Never say die, man. That guy gets another shot. So finally he gets a point. Well, he doesn't get a point on his record because, you know, it's an exhibition, but what can you do? All right, guys, we have a couple more fights coming up. Don't forget, giveaways still coming up before our co-main event later on. They're going to be happening in the YouTube chat. So if you're in the Twitch chat, we gave codes away on Friday to the Twitch chat. Get yourself over to the YouTube. Get ready to answer some ESFL trivia when that happens as well. The Presidente Z Hunters in there going to be ready to give some codes away. So I can see Bone kicking off right now. He's not happy about it. But, you know, he's playing his part. That's Bone, man. He's playing his part. Okay, let's go to welterweight. We have some great fighters coming in here. Striking. I can never remember how to say this guy's name. Is it
Striking? Is correct. Striking.
It is Striking.
That's how I say it. Yeah.
Striking inside the top 100 of the ESFL roster, ready to take on Strictly Business. Strictly Business, massive underdog here, Rob. What can you tell us about him?
Or is it streaking? Because he's about to go on a streak, maybe a winning streak. 6-2, 98th in the world, but he's going against Strictly Business, who's only 3-5, 25% chance to lose. He loves the leg kick game. Let's go to these picks. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the welterweight division, and I am excited. I really do like Ian Machado Gary. He's got a lot of range. He's got some serious jiu-jitsu if you get taken down. His punches are a little slow, and his power is a little low, but he is hard to deal with. Ooh, I've never played Joaquin Buckley, and he's probably got some power, huh, boys? He's got some power. He's got some hands.
Definitely, and speed as well, and spinning kicks. You know, got to be careful. This is a really interesting style matchup. You've got a long-rangey guy with great footwork against a power puncher who's going to have to close that space and close that distance. Striking needs to be on point, because if he throws shots like that, those straight punches are going to come right down the middle. So that's a nice little shot to open things up for Strictly Business with the Joaquin Buckley pick. And Strictly, yeah, a big underdog. Our dubTC bot giving Striking a 75% chance to win here tonight. Nice rear uppercut and a straight.
Yes. Striking has beaten EK Warrior in the last UFC 5 season. Oh my gosh, the action's already going hard here. But long story short, Striking is legit. He's 6-2. He's beaten Warrior, beaten some other really good guys. Strictly Business, on the other hand, even though he's 3-5, he's fought some of the best. Like, he's legit too. Both these guys in our top 200, and actually Striking's in the top 100. So here we go.
Blocked that leg kick, landed a great lead hook, and Striking standing in the pocket even when he's taking tons of damage. I don't know, Rob, if I'm Striking, I'm never planting my feet, at least for the first round in this fight. Constantly need to stay on that bike and away from that power.
I would agree, yeah, because you're already seeing Mr. Linus coming in with that right hand, but oh, there's a sneaky uppercut, finds its way through the block, through the carapace of Mr. Linus. And when I'm playing Ian Machado Gary, I love staying long, and I love landing those body shots, because the body shots come from distance in UFC 6.
That's a nice use of the calf kick as well, though. I'm liking Striking using that just to mix things up. It was a beautiful slip on that uppercut to a straight right. Oh, no, sorry, it was a slip of a straight right or straight left into an uppercut. Either way, Striking showing it up, but there's that looping overhand, and that comes from big distance as well.
He's wobbly.
Great work from Strictly Business to land that shot. And this is what I meant about moving those feet, man. You cannot stand still. Get the flow boost off the Reaper, though, if you're Ian Gary with that nice roundhouse. Like you said, that's a beautiful roundhouse animation. I have that animation on my career mode character. It's so nice. I love it. And there it is again for Striking. Snaps it off and gets the flow state meter. We'll see if he uses it before the end of the day. And now switching up with the head kick, the uppercuts, meeting the head movement of Strictly Business, who's now trying to close that space, trying to fight like Mike Tyson in there, Boiler.
Ooh, I love long-rangey fighter versus short, stocky power fighter. That, you know, matchup, styles make fights type of thing. That's one of my favorite in all of combat sports.
Yes, sir.
Almost ate the uppercut there. That left hook saved him, Rob.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, nice right hook lands. Flush. There's the overhand, and that's been so good from Linus. Uppercut connects. Is he going to get to the stack guard position? Let's see. No. Striking able to kick him off and live to fight another day. Here comes the takedown. And down he goes to this new seated cage position. Can he block the up, or he's going to get that full mount position here? No, he's going to land some strikes against the cage, some big strikes, and right now, striking in some trouble.
Yeah, took striking out of his element there, and also took the flow meter away just by taking him off his feet. That was really, really nice. And just mixing up, you can see like a little bit of a panic. And that's the end of the round right there. Very backwards and forwards, man. That's going to be a hard round to score because, well, I suppose the knockdown. I forgot about the knockdown. I thought there were stuns on both sides, but we will score a knockdown there on the side of Strictly Business. So got to be happy with that one. The underdog makes good in the first round, showing off the flow states there as well. You can have a quick look.
Hey, that was cool. Appreciate that. You know, we're still all learning here. That was a super fun first round. Don't underestimate Strictly Business. I know he's 3-5 and he's the big underdog, but you saw what he was just able to do, man. This is one hell of a fight. We're really getting up in that card now where we got high skilled competitors right now.
Oh, uppercut. Another one. Detonates. Down goes Mr. Linus, a.k.a. Strictly Business, and the flow state has been activated. Ian Machado Gary with so much range.
Those roundhouses for Ian when he pops that flow state, but on the back foot because Strictly Business also popped his and going to use those hooks to come forward. Needs to be careful of that, striking wisely, sitting on the outside, nice, straight into the combination there, finishing with the right hook over the top with the left hook, comes back from Strictly Business. Both guys tagging each other constantly. That uppercut, he's been feeding it to him, Strictly, but I feel like a slip or an overhand. Man, I love that we're seeing these overhands and these exchanges, Rob. They do just have more impact and they loop over the top of these other shots.
Yeah, I mean, that's been everything for Strictly Business. Being able to land those overhands on the inside, out of range a little bit, but I mean, those are just, that's money right there. That's what's been winning him this fight. That's kind of the equalizer, are those overhands, Bailey. And the power of Joaquin Buckley is being displayed, and he's doing a good job getting on the inside of Ian Machado Gary and not staying too far away where he's just getting peppered.
Striking, I think, definitely deserves this name.
Bailey.
For the combinations he's landing, but he's eating the overhand time and time again. And that open stance, that overhand is such a dangerous weapon, Southpaw v Orthodox. Strictly Business doing a great job, and I like how he's mixing in the wrestling. That's really, really smart because it just mixes in your opponent, and it also resets your flow on the feet. As soon as striking finds his rhythm, he has to find the range and everything again as soon as they stand up. So love the game plan from Strictly Business, spoiler.
He's had such great timing, both on the takedown and earlier in the cage sitting position, and right there. Plus, he's timed his overhand so well. Like, his timing is on point today.
From their hips into the armbar. Nice setup. Got the stamina advantage. Gonna struggle. Strictly Business tries to get out, but it's so easy to defend those transitions from that armbar. It's one of the easiest submissions to recognize.
He's out.
He rolls out. Oh my God.
That was great work by Strictly Business. That was some smooth stuff there. And now on top with Joaquin Buckley. Joaquin Buckley landing some nice shots there. He doesn't like those. Tries to get out half guard position. And we'll see if he's able to get that deny. He does. Is he going to use that to get the full mount? No, he just postures up.
Oh, Buckley looks so fun to use. I got to use Buckley in the game. He looks so fun to use for real.
Nice full mount transition there from striking. Let's see if he can finish a submission this time. Only got 30 seconds on the back. Going straight for the rear naked choke, but the back flat might be there as well. Oh, God. Nice work for Strictly Business, man. This guy's grappling is pretty decent.
Strictly looks legit. His
Leave
striking is legit.
Kick. Oh.
His takedowns are legit. Here he comes. The Marauder. Saved by the bell.
He was on wobbly legs. It is really scary when you get stunned and you can't move your feet in this game, man. You know? And then you're Ian Gary and you're like, I need to get out of this pocket right now. Strictly Business doing a great job. Nice style matchup, and both guys really using their fight as well.
So much fun. I love, like I said, I love this style, and these guys are fighting it the right way, dude. This is one of my most favorite fights of the night, although all fights have delivered so far, I swear.
Ooh, roundhouse.
What happens in the ESFL?
Gotta be careful throwing that roundhouse that close, because you don't even really get any damage off when it lands like that. Flow state popped. Oh, lead uppercut though. He gets tagged while in the flow state. Striking, giving it to him, using the double jab nicely to straight lead. The uppercut. Strictly Business in trouble, Rob.
Oh, yeah, he is. Striking,
Flow
using
state.
that flow state so well. Tries to go for the spinning back fist. Still in the range. He has a long flow state, but gets cracked there. Backing up is Striking. Mr. Linus valiantly throwing bombs with Joe Queen Buckley. Watch out!
I love that roundhouse. It's so nice. And again, 3 in a row, please, Striking. That is a beautiful shot, and he's comboed so well into it. He has also been tagged while throwing it there, slipping off with a straight left. Man, strictly business, never say die attitude from both of these guys, and the head health is kind of the same, Boiler.
Man, Strictly Business is trying to line up another big overhand. He got interrupted, though, by a great strike by Striking. Oh, man, so close.
Got cracked right there. Striking finds that right hand in the madness, in the thick of it, and now he's coming for that win. We still have a lot of time on the clock. Mr. Linus is trying to throw back, but he is getting hunted down by Striking here.
Ooh, slips away from that straight left. Rear uppercut lead hook misses there as well. Miss on the roundhouse, but doesn't find a moment to capitalize. The Strictly Business. Slip, slip. Man, both guys throwing the kitchen sink. Oh my God! Goes to the body, lands a right hand, and it's over! A great finish by Striking. What a sequence to open up the shot to the head.
Man, fun fight, man. Such a great fun fight. The style matchup, both competitors, top notch. Oh, look at that, baby. That was nice.
Wow, I'm impressed. Striking was getting hit with some huge shots from what was his name?
Strictly Business.
Alien. Strictly Business, but at the end there, he stood inside of the pocket and knocked him out in Queen Buckley's range, in his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So that was super impressive by Striking, who showed some composure and showed that he could face a little adversity and still get the job done. The Triple C champion, Striking.
Man, great finish there, man. Like you said, he knew he was going to throw back. I love that you can exchange in UFC 6. It's just not the same as 5. There's no like constant hit stun. You have to wait for your turn. He opened up to exchange and he pitched that right hand perfectly. I think it was a lead uppercut and then a body shot and then just rolled into the right hook over the top. So great work from Striking in that one, man. He got caught with some good shots. Strictly Business definitely came to fight and was a massive underdog in this one as well. But Striking showing off the combination work and using those roundhouses super nicely with Ian Gary. He has some nice animations in this game, man. Absolutely love it. All right, guys, we're moving through this card. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 fights left for you, including Suave Jamie taking on EK Warrior, Naz taking on PapaLemur, one of the veterans, one of the old school legends, and GOAT1099 taking on another legend in Advaita here. So, man, what a night to see us out with. But before we get to that, 2 more legends here, Boiler. I know you're excited about the return of Hammer. Taking on Trixie as well. Trixie, number 9 in legacy rankings here in the ESFL, inside the top 10 out of 1,000 players who have got legacy rankings here, basically. And if you've just tuned in for the first UFC 6 card for ESFL, so we have our dubTC bot. That is the bot that's going to be in the Discord, helping you guys matchmake as well, helping you guys meet each other and then rank up inside the Discord so you can earn yourself a shot on an ESFL card. But it also compiled all of the records from all of the fighters in every previous event. And Trixie, number 9, man, he has put some magic together on an ESFL show once or twice. Hammer, just a 14% chance to win this one, Boiler.
Hey, that's crazy, but I do believe it because, number 1, Trixie and Hammer already fought before, and Trixie did win. Number 2, Hammer has not been in the ESFL competing for a couple of years. We won't go into details why, but he is back. And I always wanted Hammer to be the number 1 heel of the league, you know? And I think he has that opportunity because he does have real skill. He's been a champ before, but he also has a lot of losses. But still, Hammer, number 59. Trixie, number 9. Of course, Trixie was in Vegas, ESFL Vegas. So I'm going to send these guys, tell them to launch, boys and girls. Here we go. Trixie versus Hammer. This is going to be a fun one, dude.
Yeah, Robert, heavyweight as well, mate.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. I'm actually liking heavyweight this year. I actually like the pace because the game feels so fast-paced. The heavyweight doesn't feel too slow anymore, in my opinion. But I am so excited to see Trixie and how he employs his game plan, because in UFC 5, guys, he was so nasty. UFC 4, UFC 3, his striking was unbelievably crisp. His combinations were lethal, and I know he's going to come with some serious serious power here.
And we get Jones versus Aspinall. I love it. Nice roundhouse to get us started there by Hammer. He's got his work cut out for him in Trixie, especially with the Jones pick and that thick heavyweight Jones as well. But Aspinall's very good on the feet, very good with the boxing, got some great defense as well in that signature block and great head movement. So we'll see if Trixie can find some holes around the defensive Hammer. He's already stance switching and throwing those teeps. It's going to help give him a few boosts to that flow state meter. Oh my God, Hammer almost gave up his chin there.
We got Hammer in the left corner, in the red corner. Uncle Hams is Hammer, and Tricky Swift's John Jones is, well, Trixie. There you go.
So I think we just had a confusion with the cards, guys. They swapped sides, so that's if you're a little confused, that's why. But right now, I'm surprised that Trixie picked John Jones. I mean, he's an elite striker as well with all his teeps, his body kicks, his long, rangy attacks, and he's very hard to deal with in heavyweight for me especially. But let's see. Ooh, Tom Aspinall with a nasty little calf kick there.
Yeah, I mean, Tom's got some great calf kicks. He's got that Reaper perk as well, which means those kicks are going to have speed and power advantage. Going to build the flow state meter off it as well. John Jones is great with the striking, you're right, Rob, but he is difficult to use. You have to be really methodical. You have to really pick your shots. You can't really combo very well, but you have every single tool in the toolbox, so you just have to pick the right tool for the right range at the right moment. Elbows and knees on the inside as well. If Hammer wants to keep crashing this space, he's backed up to the outside now, which is going to make things way easier for Trixie. He starts to land that roundhouse to the body. A nice lead hook as well. That lead hook's been money for him. Rear uppercut off the body block. That's classic UFC 3.
Hammer picked this weight class. He won the coin flip, decided he wanted to go. Oh, I saw an eye poke. I think John Jones just poked him in the eye there, bae.
He keeps doing it, man. Every time he start switches. Nice pressure, though, from Hammer. This is definitely going to help him, Rob, against the longer John Jones, but he gets the takedown.
Now we're going to see what Trixie wants to do. Is he going to go to the ground? No, gets right back up. Now they're just holding. Oh, uppercut lands, combination, left hook. Oh, man, Hammer's in all sorts of trouble here. Trixie's starting to smell blood. He's like a shark in the ocean.
Oh, God, I love these analogies, Rob, when you bring them out. They're so good. Managed to get a bit of pressure. There's that roundhouse again to the body. Hammer really doesn't want to put himself against this fence. I know it's difficult, but like he's just going to open up all these weapons with the John Jones picks from Trixie. And we know how good Trixie is. Number 9 in the world right now. Lead hook, though, for Hammer. That lands into the straight right, getting a little bit of space back for himself, and now trying to sit on the head movement, but doesn't throw anything after it.
Trixie's made some good reads, but I feel like Hammer also has been getting a little too frustrated the last couple minutes and really opened him up for counters.
Yes, sir. He's been getting countered, uppercut, hook combinations. That John Jones' model looks so good. I got to say, that beard, the body, he's looking thick as hell.
Man, he cut that right side, though, of Jones, I think, with that lead hook work. It's a nice work.
Yeah, he was landing that hook pretty nice.
Yeah, let's see. Touching gloves. Ooh, straight right, lead uppercut. Hammer trying to pressure. Ooh, and he keeps walking straight into that. He needs to cover him with the block or the head movement or jab first. He's just walking straight in right now.
Walking straight in, getting tagged. He's got to set some things up, but John Jones is so hard to get through the defenses. Things are coming from all sorts of different angles. We've all seen him fight in real life. He's like a Swiss Army knife with his tactics and his ability, and it's giving Hammer all sorts of problems. Hammer has really been able to invest in that lead hook, which did cut Trixie early. Both guys have their flow state. We'll see when they decide to use it, but right now, I think Trixie is in the lead so far.
Ooh. Yeah, Hammer just having a real trouble with this range now, you can tell. And he's constantly advancing, even though that block keeps getting beaten up. And although he has some block, you just more bleed through damage when that block is lower. So needs to try and utilize that head movement just a little better of Tom Aspinall and find his way around. But of course, he doesn't want to sit and wait for Trixie to go first necessarily, because he's going to have a tough time closing that space. Both men have their flow state meter ready. We'll see what they use it for. Trixie misses on the roundhouse, and Hammer comes with a leg kick and comes and gets countered. Maybe not the wisest shot to have thrown. There's a nice roundhouse, so snaps on the end of it. He's playing this ranged battle, Rob, with John Jones. I'm sure you'd like to see him use the boxing a little more.
Yeah, for sure. He needs to find a way to maybe slip and get in there and use those hands. He's right in the range, right in the pocket. There it is. Right hands, Bailey, and that's what you wanted. He's trying his best, but man, Trixie's just throwing so many good shots. It's really keeping Hammer stifled here.
This is where fakes also really, really help, because you don't have to be in your opponent's range. You can sit outside the range, fake, hope they throw something, then close your space, you know? You don't have to always walk straight into their range and take that first shot. You can try and bait something out to close the distance, but Hammer just constantly pressuring forward and eats a left hook.
Hey.
Lovely spear takedown from Trixie as well. Good job. He's probably going to secure out the rest of this round from top position.
Yes, sir. On top. Swimming over there to the backside position, and he's got a few options here. He's going to drag him down. He's going to go to the choke. He turns it back to the clinch position. He just shovels him off, and now he's against the cage. This is where he has to engage, get in there, Hammer, and start throwing those hammers. And now he throws a nice lead hook. He's on him, and it seems to be giving Trixie a little trouble here in the last 30 minutes. Or 30 seconds. My God, if the round was 30 minutes, we'd have a fight.
Kumite. Ooh, nice right hand there. Straight down the middle. Jab. A little in and out game from Hammer, but I think it's been easy for Trixie to read those attacks because it's been very direct every time stepping forward. Speaking of Kumite, you know, just to throw it in there, you know, I tried to make a tournament yesterday. You can't make a Kumite tournament. I've told the devs, I'm like, can we have a Kumite option when making tournaments with the continuous damage? You know, that's a good time.
That'd be crazy. That'd be like old school UFC too.
I think I'm pretty sure I did a video for UFC 5 where I did a Kumite tournament with Royce Gracie.
Ooh.
And he won.
And it was
pretty good.
It was all cumulative damage. Like they kept the damage that they had. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, exactly. But you can't do that. You can't select Kumite right now, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, third and final round right now. Opening up with that rear teep to the body. And again, Hammer walking into the pocket, taking these shots. There's a slip of the straight right.
Nice.
Perfect from Hammer. Exactly what he needed. Now he's got more space. He's got Trixie backs up. Flow state meters active. Pull elbow. Almost takes his head off, though.
Yeah, he did.
Always dangerous Trixie, man. He throws an elbow when he's hurt. I love it.
Oh, lovely.
These guys are getting after it, man. You play a lot of rank, or if you've been playing a lot of rank baiting, there's a lot of guys that just float on the outside. They don't want to engage. They're really trying to just point fight, win decisions. But in the ESFL, these guys are coming for the excitement. They're coming for the victory. They're coming for the glory, and I absolutely love that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm getting too old for rank now. It's too stressful. You have to play so perfect, you know? But there we go. Nice straight right from Trixie. Pummels through. Knee up the middle there. That's nice as well. Hammer double jab from southpaw now. See if he can make something work. Another slip. Beautiful work from Hammer. This is what he needed from the start of the fight and really turning things around. And he's got time to try and find a finish. He has taken loads of damage, though. Be careful of things like that front kick on the way in. Oh, rear uppercut lands and a spear.
And that's not what you want when you are starting to flow, is get rocked, and just that spear takedown takes all the wind out of your sails for momentum. And on top, Trixie knows in round 3 with John Jones especially, he can maintain here and control, but it is Hammer showing, hey, I can get back up, and we're still not out of this yet. Nope, we're going back down.
All right, now trying to sit to the backside, doesn't get it. Half guard top position, no. 2 minutes on the clock. Hammer doing some great work this round, but Trixie, I think, might have been up in the other 2 rounds. Lovely Kimura sweep. You love to see that. Going to try and lock it in right now, and a reversal again from Trixie, and he goes straight to side control.
A fire reversal there by Trixie. Now in side control, laying those sharp John Jones elbows. Posture's up here. He's going to use that stamina advantage to swim right over back to that side control position. Gets that denial, and now he is in straight control. Another denial. This is getting very scary for Hammer. And, you know, John Jones could go for that crucifix position, but he just wants to maintain control, maybe get that win.
Full guard here. Boiler, who's up on this fight right now?
I mean, it's got to be Trixie, but I'm really proud of Hammer sticking in there so far. Oh, he ain't done yet.
Whoa!
If only he wasn't holding block there, he could have let something go. Some nice slips. Out of range, flow state pop for Trixie, but I think John Jones is the elbows and the knees. I don't know if he's going to be able to get them off. Hammer faking. That was a beautiful chance, mate. If he landed, that would have been great. Straight left, read right. It lands. Tricky's on wobbly legs. He can't back out. Oh, my God.
Hammers, then it bombs. That was close. John Jones ducked in and he landed a flush uppercut, but just not enough on it.
Great
A little
fight
too late
between
for
these
Hammer.
two. Great fight, heavyweight as well. First heavyweight fight of the night. We don't see it very often. Hammer marching forward the whole time, ate a lot of damage in the first 2 rounds. These slips were crucial, though, and if only he could have got something off a bit earlier, he might have been able to take some of those early rounds. We're going to a judge's decision, though.
Definitely not going to be Hammer, but he did fight valiantly.
Yep.
And he started to make reads at the end, and he was slipping and figuring it out. Very proud of Hammer and impressed with his performance.
Here we go.
Got to be at least 2 years since he fought. Maybe 3 years, really, since Hammer fought. So he's back into the comp scene, new game. I'm looking forward to see what he can put back together.
There we go. And a win for the number 9 in the world, Trixie. Once again, great performance. Lots of diversity in his offense here tonight with John Jones. Some lovely spear takedowns as well. Good flow, constant stance switching. Nice showcase of John Jones at heavyweight as well from Trixie. But well played once again. Hammer coming in as a massive underdog, but still fought valiantly. I think many people in the chat enjoyed that fight as well. I'm seeing you guys love that one.
Good.
So, yeah, Trixie ahead in every category there in terms of strikes, stuns, takedowns. Great fight, great matchup, though. And, yeah, let's move on to the Coco main event. Now, Boiler, is this giveaway time right now?
It is giveaway. The first giveaway is ready. YouTube only, though, I heard, Bailey. But you got a question in line for the YouTubers, right?
I do. I'm looking for it right now. I know it was in here earlier.
I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Right. First question is, who was the first ever ESFL PlayStation champion? First one to answer it gets themselves a copy of the game. Ooh, Ed Parker. I don't know if that's right.
Ooh.
Good guess.
Good guess, Papa Doc. Ooh, it might be.
That's a good guess.
Goat. Peyton. Unibot.
Peyton.
Ooh. Prioxis. No. ZYAF.
Xbox. He was Xbox.
PlayStation
Some OGs, though,
champion, guys.
man. Some OGs. Yeah, exactly. Remember, PlayStation. We got crossplay now, though. Thank God, guys. We don't have to worry about that no more.
Kinetic. A Bathing Ash. We do have Z in the chat ready to award the winner, right? Z, where are you?
Worst case scenario, we will re-review the chat, and the first person that said the right one, which has been named already, by the way.
Oh, has it? Well, who was it then?
Lucky
Are we ready?
Carnage.
Carnage is. I'm not actually reading the chat, so I don't want to spoil anything. But did they award it yet, or I can give the answer? We're ready.
I'm going to see who said it first.
Okay.
I believe. I mean, I think it was Sleep. I think it was Sleep straight away. Sleep. I with GOAT1099. That was the first PlayStation ESFL champion. So I believe it was Sleep who said it. Either that or it was Jeremiah, but I think Sleep gets it done right there. I think that was you, Sleep. Yeah, the way you answered that with exclamation marks. Congratulations, mate. You are correct. He was the first ever PlayStation champion. You've just won yourself a copy of the Ultimate Edition of UFC 6. Well done, my brother. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy. W wins. Let's go, Sleep. Let's go, man. Right, we have, are we doing all three now, are we?
Nope. We're going to go to the next fight, and then we're going to do one per fight.
One each time. Let's do one each time. All right, well, stay tuned for the next question, guys. Okay. 2 more copies of the game to give away. But let's go to 2 absolute legends of the esports community right now. I'm excited for this fight, personally, because we have...
Oh, yeah.
First of all, we have EK Warrior, or just Warrior now. Number 2, the stream's just gone down, apparently, so we're going to have to wait so we can talk this up a little bit. I know, Robbie, you know these guys inside and out, but Warrior, number 24 overall in the ESFL Legacy rankings, taking on Suave Jamie, number 1 in the Legacy rankings. Suave Jamie. Rob, how does that make you feel, man?
Makes me feel good because I know he's gonna have to go against EK Warrior, who recently had a really Cinderella-like run in a tournament I was watching like a month back. I don't remember which one it was, but he looked phenomenal, and that had to have given him motivation here, 18-10, 24th in the world. But wow, Suave Jamie's #1 in the world right now. The Irish sensation. He has an aura to him. I met him one time at In-N-Out Burger in Vegas, and this kid is not messing around. Very serious, and he's locked in, and I cannot wait to see what he does tonight, because he's just a dangerous mixture of confidence, swagger, striking, grappling. He's got it all, and he mixes it up well. A finalist at the Esports Fight League live event in Vegas, and here we go. EK Warrior locking in Ilia Topuria, and Suave Jamie locking in Conor McGregor. And Conor McGregor is so hard to deal with on the feet. This is going to be tough.
And Suave Jamie, man. Suave Jamie, I think, universally the best Conor McGregor player in the world. And he's stood on that for a long, long time. So now let's see it at UFC 6. I'm so excited to see this. Warrior, such a veteran as well, seen every look. Let's see how this plays out. So Suave Jamie with the Conor McGregor pick. EK Warrior on the right-hand side there with Ilia Topuria. What a matchup. I wonder if we'll ever see this fight. I don't think we will. Oh, nice roundhouse to get us started.
Hey, maybe
from Jamie.
Conor wins. If he beats Max Holloway, Bailey, we might see it.
Ooh, touching the body with the roundhouse. You gotta like that. Yeah, Conor McGregor's not gonna turn down a title fight. I mean, come on. He has signed a few fight deals. I think a 2-fight deal under the Paramount deal, but enough of that. Back to the fight. Jamie floating on the outside. Lots of patience already from Jamie. Got to watch those head movement, pull counters. Just such a nasty technique to the body. Finished his high there, Jamie. Nice work. And the fakes already, guys. Talked about it earlier. Fakes super important, especially at the higher level.
Most definitely. And we're seeing Suave Jamie utilize Conor McGregor's in-and-out footwork, giving EK Warrior some trouble, but also trying to find that range as well. That jab was way out of range. Both guys kind of figuring it out here.
Taking a few shots there, EK Warrior. Happily to hop on the back foot. Again, Jamie going head, body, head, and another liver shot. Naps that off so smoothly, and more fakes. Warrior having a little bit of trouble dealing with the range there. Jamie enters the pocket and gets the block absolutely melted there, just in a few shots, because Ilia's got so much power in this game as well. Lead hook to the body there. Nice work off the jab. And an outside calf kick, just mixing things up. Definitely a good idea, just to touch and go on the outside. We like to see it. 1-2 body kick as well. Nice work there from Suave Jamie.
Man, that Ilia model looks a little too big, huh? He's not that tall, is he?
Yeah, you got a good point, but I think he's accurate. Nice spear and jab to the body from Ilia. Don't forget, Conor was a featherweight. 5'9". Man, the tension is real.
Ooh. Got a little freeze frame of his head getting snapped back by that jab from EK Warrior. Staying in this one.
Leg. That Lancer perk. Feels that flow state. That took that on the block. Lots of damage, though, and a nice return back to the liver. With Suave Jamie, he's landed a bunch of those. Lead hook, body shot, and then comes back with the lead hook again. Jamie mixing up the targets every time, using the long guard right there on the inside. His Warrior ate a huge shot to the body, though. That body health is taking chunks out of it, Boiler.
Yeah, man, nothing better than that Conor McGregor rear uppercut to the body.
Yes.
Ed Parker made a whole lifestyle off of that.
Yes, he did, especially in UFC 3, where the stamina was perfect, guys. Still good. I've got no problem with stamina in this game, though. Very happy with how it plays together. Now blocking that body kick as EK Warrior, trying to advance off it, but just doesn't have the footwork speed to close the space quick enough. Suave Jamie really just picking him apart from the outside, poking him, and this first round's almost already over, Rob.
Yeah, it is. There's the bell right there, and tough round for both guys. Felt like Suave was really trying to find his rhythm, trying to find his range, trying to frustrate EK Warrior. And maybe EK Warrior is frustrated because he only had 7 significant strikes, and
wow,
that's an easy round to score for Suave Jamie, Boiler, and here we go. Wow. He's going to have to figure out how to get in. It's very hard against Conor McGregor when they're moving in and out just to get inside the range and the player's floating on the outside. And he's going to have to plod forward and make something happen here in round number 2, maybe take some risks and take some chances while holding that block.
This is the only time these two will ever be matched up, and it won't be 5 rounds for real. Like, almost always going to be a main event or a co-main if these guys were to fight. So the co-co, only 3 rounds, best of 1. Hey, man, you got to go for it. You don't have time to warm up. You don't have 2 or 3 rounds.
Suave Jamie, the #1 legacy ranked player in the ESFL roster. That is quite an achievement out of those top 1,000 elite esports players that we've got. from all the different competitions, and I just love how much he's sending this liver kick. And, you know, the body roundhouses, there was a discussion at the Game Changers headquarters about them. I made a point that they weren't doing enough damage, and they do definitely do enough damage now, but you have to land them at the right range, and you can always get countered when you're throwing them, as we saw right there with EK Warrior landing that straight right down the middle. I think some slips really might be the key for EK Warrior here, Rob. Enter with the guard up, ready to try and slip and rip, because he cannot catch him on the outside, or at least throwing that right hand there, but he's taking chunks out of his head health as well with the head kickers also off the block.
Yeah, I would agree. It's been a real challenge to get inside of the range of a dangerous Conor McGregor player, so I can't imagine what it's like here for EK facing probably one of the best in Suave Jamie, but a beautiful head kick. Now EK Warrior starting to cook a little bit, and he's finding that range, and he's starting to block well and do some nice block counters. EK Warrior cooking this round.
Oh, nice straight right. That straight right really the best weapon Warrior's been able to land. Both flow states are ready. We'll see who pops theirs first. Double jab, doesn't cover the distance. A lovely return with the liver shot once again from Suave Jamie. Oh, that's nice work.
Oh, he heard him.
Oh,
he's out
with a lead. That's all it takes with Ilia Topuria. Man, he barely got back to the feet. Jamie needs to go in recovery mode, but that is the power Ilia has, especially when he pops that flow state. That was a beautiful use of that flow state.
100%. Perfectly timed. Devastating. There's only like 2 strikes that landed, and it put him down. One to the body, one to the head, I think. Wow.
Yeah, Suave Jamie's lucky he didn't get put out. Sometimes when they initiate the flow state, especially a guy like Ilia Topuria, who has so much power, you can just get your lights put out. Suave Jamie lives to fight another day, and now the fight is much more even. EK taking over this round. He's dropped Suave Jamie. Let's see how Suave Jamie deals with it. Hits him with an overhand. He tries to throw one in his own, Bailey, but he misses. This is getting heated up.
He trades. Suave Jamie taking damage, but he trades with Warrior and gets the better of that exchange at the end there, but he was taking huge damage. The block got absolutely melted right now. Oh, left hand right there as well from Jamie. That's nice work. Both guys now are really living in the danger zone. Both fighters have so much power. One slip, rip, one missed shot for vulnerability, and you could get countered hard right now. Both guys know it. Nice tight 1-2 from Jamie as Warrior walks forward into it.
Man, they were
Jamie
throwing
doing a good
crazy
job here.
strikes. They were throwing crazy. Now they respect each other, but they're going to end this round crazy. Guaranteed. Let's go.
That uppercut, man. Jamie's hunting for it. Moving while throwing that straight left. Warrior diligent with the straight right all night, though. Been a really nice tight shot. Try to close the space there. We go to a third and final round.
Third and final round, and it could be 1-1. I think EK Warrior took that round, obviously, right? He dropped him, almost KO'd Suave Jamie. You saw Suave Jamie trying to collect himself in there, and EK Warrior's confidence is surging. And in the third round, you know, between these two is going to be pretty interesting. Who's going to take the third round, ladies and gentlemen? Is it going to be Suave Jamie, or is it going to be EK Warrior, who has been proving himself, improving in the game, and showing that he has elevated?
Definitely one round apiece, I think, right now. All to play for in this third and final. Man, here we go. Number 1 versus number 24, but Warrior, a real veteran, still has a good chance, obviously, to win this. Shown in the second round, he can find a finishing opportunity. Jamie just slides out of range right there. Long guard from EK Warrior to try and pull any shots. Jab has been spearing up that block all night long as well. Jamie still looking for that uppercut. Keeping the hands down. You know that left hand is loading. Oh, if he'd have thrown it right there as that leg kick came out. Froze the head kick on the end of it as well. Nice work from Jamie, but neither man landed a single clean shot so far. 1 minute into this third round.
Here we go. Let's see what these two decide to do. Head kick thrown out by EK. He catches the kick. Now, this is where all the danger has happened for Suave Jamie when he does get pressed against that cage and gets trapped and already eating some damage, but returns with an uppercut himself. Now he's got the range. He's got him trapped against the cage, and he's throwing some heat.
There's an orthodox switch there. Rear uppercut. That's beautiful work from Jamie. And he went orthodox. As soon as he went back to southpaw, he slipped and rolled off that uppercut, and that snuck through. That was very tactical from Jamie there, and it played out nicely. Don't know if that just upset the rhythm of Warrior for half a second as he disguised that back uppercut. But Jamie's really pushing for this finish now. Has to be so careful, though, because Warrior has all the power still in the hands of Ilia Topuria. Oh, that left hand. Any one of these shots feels like it could end it if it lands clean. The bodywork early was nice. Jamie's block is gone. He's still pushing forward. Has flow state. Hasn't popped it yet. Maybe doesn't want to.
Maybe saving it for a rare moment where he thinks he can get the finish, or maybe he just doesn't believe in the flow state, but he's totally abandoned his game plan of in-and-out footwork. He is all pedal to the metal in the face of EK Warrior, daring him to throw, trying to get the slip, and trying to land that left uppercut, which he's landed. There it is. And now he is locked in, loaded.
Using the jab. Think he's waiting for a shot to come out. Beautiful head kick. Broke through the block to set the head kick up. Lead uppercut is such a nice animation on Connor. EK Warrior waiting on his moment, though. Using the head movement nicely, and he catches him with the uppercut. Jamie set his first. EK Warrior pitched his back. And now he's going to push into the fence, and he's got flow state. Here comes Ilia Topuria to the body, to the head. He's put him down. This is going to be it. Suave Jamie. Oh, no, he's back up. A minute left in the round.
But, I mean, it's over. If it goes to the judges' scorecards, Boiler, it's over.
Oh, my God. I don't know if it's going to go to those judges' scorecards at this rate, dude. They're both chucking.
You're right. There's a lot of time on the cards. Uppercut lands. Body work. Bang, bang,
so
bang,
nasty.
bang.
Ilia Topuria's body shots are absolutely devastating. And, man, we saw it on display right there. Fells, Suave, Jamie. Warrior with the upset, man. I mean, what a performance. But that body shots on Topuria, man, you just can't deal with it as a player. You want to cover low, but you know if you don't, you'll get smashed with those hooks to the face. Absolute carnage, man.
Beautiful,
indeed.
Man. Beautiful work. Just, big shout out to both these guys. Can't wait to see you guys fight some more here at the ESFL. Warrior, honestly, has been on such a run. But Jamie is no has-been by any means, man. Some people thought, oh, maybe Jamie past his prime. Hell no, man. What I just saw, he's just getting started here in UFC 6. So awesome fight. Tons of fun, guys. Like, we're going to get so many damn good clips out of this. It's amazing.
Man, everyone in chat, both chats loved that fight, man. It was a really good fight. I'm glad you're all in agreement. There were a few moments in that final round where some shots landed for Jamie. It looked like it could be over. He landed that head kick, that right uppercut that landed perfect, but didn't really seem to cause enough damage to cause a rock. And again, Rob, how hard is it to deal with Ilia Topuria when he flow states you and you're on the fence and he's going body, head? Like, what can you do, man?
I mean, it's almost impossible, especially with flow state. The power that you have and the finishing ability, it's scary. You can't really make any mistakes at all. You got to be almost perfect. And when you're hurt and you're staggering, you're stuck, it's like, oh, do I block my head or do I block my body? Either way, I'm probably getting destroyed. And unfortunately, Suave Jamie got his lickings right there, but he looked really good. Suave Jamie is definitely going to be a huge competitor this year. I see big things for Suave Jamie. He's going to be able to come back, dust himself off. But yeah, I'm very impressed with EK Warrior because, I always looked at EK Warrior as a great fighter, but never like a super elite fighter. And now I'm seeing him more into the elite upper echelon of the competition in this last year that I've been watching. So props to him in the Elite Kings camp.
Yeah, man. I mean, Warrior's always that guy, man. He can beat anyone on any given night. He's fought nothing but the best. He's got a great record in the ESFL, and number 24 in the world, man. You don't get there without putting out, some legends of the sport. But speaking of legends of the sport, we've got two more coming up in just a second. But it is time to give away another copy of UFC 6 Ultimate Edition. So for everyone in the YouTube chat, get ready to answer some more ESFL trivia. Thank you to Romero just coming over as well, bringing a bit of a raid from his stream. So thank you very much, Romero, bringing your people over. Just in time for a game key giveaway. Are you guys ready? More ESFL trivia. Your question is, who dethroned the first ever ESFL Xbox champion? Who dethroned the first ever ESFL Xbox champion? YouTube chat only. Fadinator. No. Goat. No. Bryoxis. No. Jay. No. Suave Jamie. No. Jay, Kinetic, Fad, your mama. That's definitely not right. ZYAF. No.
It might be your mama. We might need to guess that one.
I don't think it is. Ooh, people are guessing. They're still guessing. I will give you a clue if there's no one has guessed it.
we got to give him a hint. I think we got one, but let's wait a couple seconds. But
a couple more seconds.
Right,
Any more guesses?
right
Who
under their
dethroned
nose.
the first ever ESFL Xbox champion? Oh, he said it. Boiler gave you a clue. Boiler gave you a massive clue right there. A huge clue.
I had to. Who's smart out there?
It's not
OG
Parker. It's
fam.
not Jamie. It's not Advaita. It's not Marshall. See
Right
more
under your
bucks.
nose, people. Right
There
under
we
your
go.
nose.
What if I told you it starts with a P and it's not Prioxis? Someone said Papa, but we can't take that because there's a few people. There we go. Adam Mash. PapaLemur is correct. Adam Mash. You said Papa. There's Papa Doc, man. That's not enough. There's more than one Papa, my bro. We have to give it to Adam Mash for saying PapaLemur right there. Well done, PapaLemur. That is correct, Adam Mash. Unless I'm mistaken. Carrie, I mean, you did say Papa, mate, but there's more than one Papa, bro. We can't say that has to be the full name.
Papa?
We had more than one Papa just on this card. That's how
Exactly,
How many
many.
Papas
man.
do we got?
A
Only
couple.
two, but they're both badasses. But still, it's just
So Adam Mash,
Judge's
congratulations. Well done, Adam. You've won yourself a copy of UFC 6.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
great
Love it,
giveaway.
mate. Enjoy
Good-
yourself.
good stuff.
Have a good time. Right, we have one more key to give away. One more game key to give away.
All
People
right.
are begging for it in chat. Well, you might ask nicely. You're pretty good. All right, everybody. It's time for our co-main event of the evening. We have PapaLemur himself, the first man to dethrone the first ever ESFL Xbox champion, coming in ranked number 34 in the legacy rankings, taking on one of the biggest creators on the scene, a man who he's been killing the UFC 6 streams already, mate. Thousands of people tuning in to watch him. It's Naz, man. And Naz won London, did he not, Boiler?
It was great to meet Nas, man, and he did win. He lost like one match in the best of 5. I think he went 4-1, but in the semifinals and finals, he was just sweeping people. Like very dominant performance, very legit. So looking forward to see what Nas can do in UFC 6 for sure.
Yeah, so Naz, the winner of the last ESFL live event in London, and he's here tonight to fight UFC 6, man, and he's got a complete OG. The bot, Rob, is giving Naz an 84% chance to win. Just 8-1 in the ESFL, but ranked number 19 in the legacy rankings.
I mean, it makes sense. Nas is probably one of the best players in the world right now. Teaching players around the world the mechanics, the secret sauce has been unearthed by him. And yeah, here we go. PapaLemur has his hands full, but if PapaLemur wins this and he takes out Nas, that would be historic. So let's see if he can do it. Let's let me see these picks real quick. What are we working with? Jose Aldo, maybe for Nas. Oh man, Sugar Sean O'Malley, tough to deal with, boys. Especially in Nas's hands, I can't even imagine. There's Jose Aldo for Lemus Khan. You know he loves Jose Aldo with his leg kicks.
Hey, yeah, well, what's one of O'Malley's weaknesses? It's his leg health. So it ain't even that stupid of a pick in this matchup if he can get those leg kicks off. Unfortunately, he's going to have to deal with that straight down the middle from Nas. So here we go. Nas with the Sean O'Malley pick. The OG first man to beat the first ever Xbox champion, PapaLemur. Well, Lemus Khan, as he was formerly known, with Jose Aldo. I love this matchup. Catches the kick already, does Nas. Going to walk him to the fence, give himself a lot of space to operate now. Lots of space to retreat into if he wants to as well already. Nice, slow-paced tactical to start, and an inside leg kick already landed for Lemus Khan.
These guys have been talking a lot of trash in the back, more like Nas talking trash. PapaLemur trying to be the gentleman, right? Kind of like the George St. Pierre equivalent. And then you got Nas just talking trash in his face. It's pretty funny, I'm not going to lie.
Ran straight into that rear uppercut there. Did Lemus Khan. And getting poked on the outside with that lead body kick nicely. You can see the power in the rip from those shots they Rob, from Lemus Khan and Jose Aldo.
Jose's got some pop on those punches and those kicks. The prime Aldo this year. Nas just floating on his back foot, waiting for Lemus Khan to make a mistake, trying his best to check these leg kicks. He landed a nice lead uppercut earlier. But so far, it's PapaLemur stalking Nas.
I think Lemus Khan, one of the only people to finish someone in the ESFL with leg kicks as well. Nice use of the lead body kick there from Naz. That covers so much space. Rear uppercut into the lead hook, already gets a rock, and then touches the lead body kick again, and just chaining all of these shots together. Nice work from Naz. Lemus Khan, though, doing all right. Not even too much damage, but that body health slowly going down from Lemus Khan. Nice little combo there, though, as well. The leg kicks are going to be great, but Naz can fight from both stances, and Sean O'Malley has a great switch stance stat as well. Ooh, nice touch of the calf, though.
Here comes Lemus Khan. You saw NazUFC go basically Super Saiyan back there with that 4, 5, 6 piece and a soda combination. And he's also slipping in these combinations, waiting for the return shot from Lemur to really detonate on him. But Lemur's fighting pretty good, and catches Naz and starting to crack him.
Yeah, that light water perk on Jose Aldo going to help with that. Naz already got the flow state, going to pop it nice and early. Start building up again. Beautiful work, body, head. And calling him up. The straight punches are going to be adding up even more damage. And those straights to the body are causing tons of damage to the body after those leg kicks. Sorry, body kicks as well. So nice work from Naz to really build on both. And it's the delay in the shots from Naz. Some people enter and they just hit the buttons and try and throw the combination as quick as possible. Naz is delaying shots until he knows the target is open. So that's just a really nice elite part of his game that not a lot of players adapt and bring into their own.
That's exactly what I was going to point out. It's that like half heartbeat hesitation between that'll really throw you off if you're used to guys just inputting ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. But there's that tiny little delay. It can really make a difference.
Yeah, and that freaking straight to the body hook is disgusting. I'm sure Sean O'Malley, especially with Naz throwing it and then adding that rear body kick. He's caught PapaLemur's leg in round number 1. I'm glad this is a 5-round fight because this has been pretty good. I think Naz takes the cake there, though. Round number 1, NazUFC. PapaLemur fighting good, though.
Cake.
You want some of that?
I love some cake right now. Great work from Naz, showing why he is truly elite. Utilizing Sean O'Malley perfectly. You called it there. The straight lead hook there, Rob. Beautiful work. Talking some trash already using the emotes. That straight, though, it gets boosted by the flow state perk. And obviously, when you're in flow state. So great work to utilize that. And those lead body kicks also took chunks out of that body health. So Lemus Khan taking a lot of damage early. And it's hard to avoid damage when you're fighting Sean O'Malley because you've got to close him off. You've got to walk into that fire to land your own. So the head movement and the flow, like water perk, definitely needs to be something Lemus might need to lean
on. Fake glove touched him.
And straight to the body as well, man. This is Lemus Khan taking a lot of damage early.
Got to be expecting that fake glove touch against someone like Swiss or against someone like Naz. Those are the 2 fake glove touches we've seen so far in UFC 6.
My God, there must really be some bad blood here between these two.
Yeah, I think there is. All the fakes are nice from Naz. That block is getting chewed up when Lemus does land, but having a tough time getting near him as well. And that's just a Sean O'Malley again, the delayed shot, the jab. He thought it was safe. The combo was over. He steps forward into the straight lead hook and the straight body kick over and over from Naz again there.
Just precise striking by Naz. Just pop, 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 pop. Just everything is deliberate. Beautiful.
Nice pull there from Lemus. He needs more of that.
Yeah, when Naz starts cooking and he feels like he's got you a little vulnerable, a little nervous, he just unloads these crazy combinations. It almost doesn't even look real the way he's playing sometimes, but it's just so fast and so accurate and so deadly and so vicious. But here comes the flow state from Lemus Khan. He's got to do something crazy here. He's landing leg kicks. Head kick, but he gets the parry off. I mean, he's landing leg kicks. He's pointing at him, Bailey, and he's like, nah.
Tons of damage there. If he can take that inside space and let the hooks go, Lemus definitely has an advantage in the pocket with the hand speed of Aldo, the power, the perks as well that contribute to that. But it's just a case of getting himself in that range without taking too much damage.
Here comes the flow state from Naz.
Nice
Connects
straight
on him. This is where he starts accelerating. Not enough damage there, huh? Surprising.
For the jumping switch kick, lead hook sets him down. He's going to let him up. Already trying to throw that liver shot.
That body health on Aldo, man. His body's cooked.
He's taking so much damage everywhere. That lead body kick straight, super fast. Trying to slip again on the inside.
Oh, those feints are beautiful.
Yeah, the fakes absolutely crucial at this level. Rear uppercut, lead hook, nice stance switch in there from Naz. Oh, the spinning wheel kick. 360 spinning wheel kick there is lovely work. And the elbow almost landing, and he's pointing at him yet again.
Naz putting on a show tonight for the Esports Fight League and for all his fans watching around the world. He just fights different. He's a different breed, boys.
Oh, straight left right there. Nails him. And again. And again.
Man.
Oh, pull counter from Lemus, but I don't know how much damage he's going to be able to accumulate with the little head alphas he's got. And it's all over there. Nas putting him out and dancing around his body.
Wow. Great performance. Great performance, man.
I didn't know Sean could do a backflip.
Shout out to Balian. I love you, Balian.
Oh, thank you, Nas.
And the bold guy.
Let's go, bro. That's
Cut away
bud.
before he says anything else.
The ball.
Love you too, Nas. Love you too.
He knows who you are, Boiler. He knows who you are. You make all these fights, man. Let's go. Beautiful work with the lead hook to get it finished. Face planting Lemus Khan, who had a little bit of success, but a lot of people in chat thought Aldo maybe wasn't the pick. But it's really hard to get anywhere near Nas anyway. The combos, the flows, and we mentioned it, Boiler, the delayed input there as well. You can start a combo. Your brain, before you can even process things, he's finished. You move in, and he's not finished that combo. Strike straight away afterwards. Caught Lemus a few times like that as well. So great work from Nas, winning a title as well here tonight. But co-main event gets the job done. And the bot was right, 84% chance for him to win that one. PapaLemur, an OG, like we said, dethroned the first ever Xbox champion way back in the day when the ESFL was getting started. And a legend falls tonight at the hands of NazUFC.
Tons of fun, man. Respect. PapaLemur came out in that first round. Did pretty well. I feel like Nas was just trying to gather the information, process, play defensive, not play with his food, but maybe a little bit. But PapaLemur wasn't about that. He's like, fine, you want to play? I'll hit you a couple times. He hurt Nas a couple times, not badly, but he was game for sure. But Nas just too much, dude, especially that offense. Like once he gets going, like Rob was saying, dude, just incredible combos, so unique. You don't know what's coming next.
Yeah, exactly.
He looked really twitchy. He looked really twitchy in there, and he looked fast, and he just looked different. Like there's some fighters. I'll bring up a legend, Ed Parker. When you watch them as a silhouette, you know who that is. And
True.
I feel like in this game, Balian and Boiler, ladies and gentlemen on the world, Nas has ascended to a whole nother level than previous iterations of the game. And I cannot wait to see him continually compete because those combos were filthy as.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, it's also the range that Nas fights at. He's always at the perfect range for all of those strikes. Those body kicks would not be as effective if they weren't executed at the exact range that they need to be every single time. The roundhouses are really good, but we talked about this when we went down to Canada to play the game a little bit early. If you're inside that range, then there's basically no damage coming off them at all. So really, that range management from Nas was key to that fight as well. Range and timing, I think that is what a lot of people are going to be talking about when we start getting more time in UFC 6 as well. But, guys, we have just one fight left. It will be a best of 3, I believe. Boiler, is that correct?
This will be a best of 1, but it'll be 5 rounds.
Hey. 5 rounds, best of 1 right here. We have a return of the legend, the man who has just headlined every big ESFL card, ESFL 100, ESFL 200. Need I go on? GOAT1099 is his name. If you've never seen him fight before, he is considered the greatest player, perhaps, of all time, although there might be a few people who might test that title come UFC 6 as well. And he's taking on a man who had one of the longest title reigns in ESFL history, Advaita. But before we start this fight, we have one more game code to give away. So if you're in the YouTube chat and you're in the US, get your fingers ready, okay? Are you ready for a giveaway?
I'm ready.
Cool. Here's the question. This is a great callback to a great event we did as well. Who won the UFC Venom Invitational event?
Oh, such a good event.
Who won the UFC Venom Invitational? I believe it was UFC 4. ESFL were hired by the UFC. I just got to throw that in there because it was such a cool moment for us as a company. Hired by the UFC to run the Venom Invitational. Who won that event? And the name has already been said. Someone was right in there with the answer. They might know who it is. V-Pain, you win, mate. It's Trixie. Well done, V-Pain. I know V-Pain was around for that event as well. So congratulations, V-Pain. There you go, mate. Win yourself a copy of the game. Well done, mate. Straight in there. That one did not take very long at all for you guys to answer. I know some of you other people said it, but V-Pain was in there quick. Call me Havoc. You were so close there, bro. But Trixie is the right answer, V-Pain. You win yourself a copy of the game.
Nice.
Well done, brother. All right. Well done, man. V-Pain, a legend as well. Okay, right. Let's move to our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to get this one underway. 5 rounds of action at middleweight as well. Should be a great time and a great scrap. Here we go. GOAT1099 taking on Advaita X to highlight and headline Liberty 250 here at the ESFL. Rob, over to you, man.
All right, guys. I mean, a lot of people say that GOAT1099 is the #1 player in the game. From UFC 5, from UFC 4, he always just finds a way to win the fights on the biggest stages. Now, you could say Romero, he went to a LAN, and he won the first event. You got Naz, he went to a LAN, he won the second event. We haven't seen GOAT1099 go to a live event, but as far as the online world is concerned, the online events, GOAT, I think, takes the cake. And Advaita is notorious. If you don't know Advaita, he's a guy that, you know, gives a lot of the top competition a lot of problems. He's got a great ground game, a great understanding of all the faculties of the fighting systems in UFC. So we haven't gotten to see what he can do. I haven't really seen GOAT, what he can do besides getting my ass whooped in ranked against him. So let's see what happens here. I'm so excited to see the GOAT versus Advaita. Let's go, baby.
Here we go. Main event of ESFL Liberty 250. 5 rounds of action. GOAT with Robert Whittaker pick. Advaita with George St. Pierre. We know Advaita's got some great grappling and top game. Really use that to dominate. Here we go. Superman punch to get started. And a lead uppercut. And one returned on the side of GOAT as well.
A little bit of context, guys. They fought last night in Mellow MMA. GOAT came out with a decision victory, but Advaita took a round or 2 off of him. He was actually Khabib back then, so different weight class, different matchup. This is a true rivalry. I said, GOAT, you're the GOAT. Pick whoever you want. You're fighting them as our marquee fight for launch weekend. He's like, I want Advaita. I said, you're already fighting Advaita. He's like, I don't care. I want him again. I said, all right, you get him.
And that's a bold.
Tries the ankle pick, yeah.
That's a bold move because Advaita is no slouch, and he could take a win off of GOAT. It's a dangerous choice to go against somebody in the ESFL in your debut. In the UFC 6, just shows GOAT's swag.
Nice head kick right there. GOAT with the Robert Whittaker pick as well. It's interesting, but so much tools to utilize with Whittaker as well. Really launches that overhand right there. Advaita up against the fence. Not a good place to be. Nice use of the clinch and lands a nice shot, and there's a beautiful takedown off of it. And this is why Advaita is tricky, man. He really mixes things together well. He's a real MMA fighter, mixed martial artist, and George St. Pierre, best person to pick if you're going to play like that.
100%. Did you see that? I mean, he clinched. He did the dirty boxing, the takedown. Now he's got him in crucifix bay.
Oh my God, this is not a good place to be early. Nice job by GOAT. And we haven't really seen GOAT's grappling tested that much. Not many people engage on the ground with GOAT. And Advaita taking it to him right away right now. And if they did fight the other day, perhaps he's come up with a game plan here, Rob, that he's going to try and put into full effect. He's landing these knees to the body. These used to be brutal to deal with.
Yeah, and I would say out of all of Advaita's qualities, his ground game and his side control and crucifix are some of his most dangerous ones. But GOAT1099 is the full package. No matter where the fight goes, he is comfortable. He's been sharpening his UFC blade for years and years and has never stopped. And he is just so damn good. Able to get up from that. Not many players can get up when they're underneath Advaita like that.
Right hook around the outside there, straight right. And Advaita landing a little check hook. Advaita not in a rush here to unload combinations either. Fights very tactically. Doesn't take a lot of risks. Tries to set things up. That lead uppercut worked for him early. Shows it to him there. 1-2 to the body from GOAT. And another clinch. Nice deny by GOAT there. And eats a liver shot. Oof. Could have gone either way right there. 2-man swing and miss coming down to the last 30 seconds of the first round in what has been pretty close and a very tactical battle. Looping that uppercut from the hip.
Yeah, and Advaita is employing that style that's so difficult to deal with, where you just float on the outside and you don't really engage and you kind of let your opponent come to you. He's threatening with a takedown. Such a frustrating style to go against, and he's always kind of done that in every UFC. Swims, you know, a little pretty close to that cage. And right now, GOAT not really having any difficulties, but trying to figure out how am I going to get inside and drop some hammers on this guy.
Oh, nice little cheeky knee to the body there. We saw a few of them. See how much the stamina plays into this. GSP obviously has some great double leg takedowns. Romero in the chat asking why Ad's going for clinch takedowns. If there's one person who knows how to get takedowns in this game, it's definitely RomeroXVII. You should hear him talk at the Game Changers meetings about the takedowns. He's one of the only people that can really speak quite intelligently on the entire system of it. So knows what's up, but perhaps trying to disguise those shots. And there's an ankle pick straight away. GOAT ready for it, though. Defends and sets the tone for the start of the second round. Advaita also very happy to fight off the back foot. Darks under that head kick. I think he was shooting, but didn't really execute the animation, perhaps. It didn't come off. And lead uppercut again from Advaita. He's just sending out these single shots, Rob.
Yeah, definitely. And I think we're going to have to name Romero the Clutch Daddy the next time he fights, because he's insane with his game planning. But back to the fight, we got GOAT1099 framing him, landing some vicious knees, trying to get inside of GSP's defense here, landing a nice body shot. But it's Advaita just throwing that 1-2. There's the turning takedown. It's fast, but no, a late takedown denial from GOAT1099, but he is still on his feet. Good work.
Lots of stamina going from both men so far. I mean, I think it might be because of all the grappling going on, but that's quite a fair chunk. We'll see how much is gone by the end of this second round. There's a calf kick on the outside. Leg kicks might work out here for GOAT because that does hurt the takedown stat as well. It does make those harder to land. There's an inside leg kick, just as I said it, and a calf kick as well. I guess he's same mind as me there to land both of those. Nice work.
Great job, Bay. If I had to not critique, but just how the fight went yesterday, Advaita did very well with some control of the cage and getting control and takedowns on the ground when he was Khabib against GOAT, but he just couldn't get enough damage. And honestly, GOAT is doing better here, not getting taken down. Although Advaita's doing better standing up almost, so it's still a very close fight.
Oi, there's a head kick, but blocked. Advaita had the hands up. Lots of fakes as well from Advaita, just causing GOAT a little bit of hesitation perhaps to close that distance. Nice straight right lands there as he's committing to that leg kick, and he's touching up the block nicely as well as GOAT. There's a lead front kick. Man, Advaita's just so awkward. It doesn't fight in the same way anyone else does. It's not traditional combinations. It's single shots, and it's awkward single shots. And looping in that left hand, all off the lead side. Just a very defensive style. That's just hard to get in on. Touches the inside of the calf yet again.
Yeah, especially when that takedown could be coming at any time. GOAT1099 has to be very careful. GOAT1099 is engaging. He's trying his best to cut him off, slipping. You're seeing Advaita trying his best to land that straight. The leg kicks are working a little bit for GOAT1099, but yeah, this is a very slow pace fight because Advaita fights in a slow paced manner.
Yeah, GOAT being tentative as well, making sure he doesn't make any mistakes because those big looping lead shots, the uppercut and the lead hook, have been finding their home. GOAT landing a couple of nice straight rights, though. Got his flow state. Nice Superman punch that really helps him close that space as well and puts him back to the cage. And now he can land a few shots, the 1-2, and a nice takedown from Advaita. Nice deny by GOAT, but it buys him time and resets him to the center. And the end of the round.
Love it, man. Very skilled. You can tell every action both men are taking is purposeful. Like, you know, you see a lot of fights in this game, and it just looks like people button mashing, doing random stuff, and it can look exciting. But after you've seen one, you've seen all those type of fights. This is totally different. Like you said, Advaita, no one fights like him. Rob, similar to Naz, you can kind of tell by the shadow of him or like the outline or whatnot. Like, oh, that's how Advaita fights. He's got a unique style. He's not a cookie cutter random dude that you face online.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys online are kind of fighting like Advaita right now in the ranked scene, kind of floating on the outside. But yeah, he is very unique here in the ESFL for sure.
Like his striking patterns and his mix-ups from top to bottom, and like his takedowns out of the clinch and stuff. Definitely, I haven't seen anyone fight like that yet so far.
Nice takedown from Advaita as well. And when we had, flow state and we were discussing it ones we'd seen it was implemented in the game. I found it in a lot of situations quite easy to sort of level change it, attack the takedown at the very least when someone popped it. We haven't really seen that in the ESFL when someone activates a flow state. No one really looks to take them down. Advaita there, you know, taking away that flow state straight away of GOAT by just shooting the takedown and looking for it off the head movement, which is a very, very smart thing to do because there's no flow state as soon as you hit them to the mat. Now in this top sprawl position, this is a lovely position. A lot of grapplers love it. You just hit the body and just deny. You can sit here for a long time. If you know the timing, you know when to just move a little bit in transition so the ref doesn't stand you up, but the backside is where he wants to be. Right. Drags down the get up from GOAT. And we talked about the stamina a little bit, just about the halfway point through the fight. Stamina's still okay, but Advaita doing what he does best, side control, Rob.
Yeah, this is his world. This is his comfort zone. Advaita loves to be here. He wants to frustrate GOAT and make him make a mistake, but GOAT does a phenomenal job and gets out right there. A rare miss from Advaita, letting GOAT escape there. And let's see if GOAT is able to get on the inside. With Robert Whitaker, he's having some trouble really doing a lot of damage to the head health of GSP. Look at the head health. I mean, there's been really no damage. Actually, it's GSP that's done more damage to the head than GOAT. Interesting.
This is a classic Advaita performance and a lovely leg sweep. Takedown, drags him back across. This is classic Advaita right now, man. And I'm liking what I'm seeing. GOAT is having to sort of, I think you're right, Rob, battle his way back in this fight now as he moved to the championship rounds. Stamina a little lower on Advaita, so we'll see if GOAT can take advantage of it. GOAT's not really been in danger, been in bad positions or taking a ton of damage, but this is an Advaita fight. He plays tactically, and he just tries to get ahead, and that's what he's doing right now. And he's doing some great control from side control. Yet again, this is a horrible place to be. Like you said, Rob, one of the best side controls in the world, not where GOAT wants to be. He's trying to build some GA right now. Almost got a full bar. Once he's got it, let's see what he can do with it. Nice timing on the elbows, though, from Advaita, giving it back to him.
Yes, sir. That bar is full, but not really moving. I'm super locked in on how he is going to escape Advaita, because I could use this, and everybody around the world can use, you know, this escapability. But he's in the crucifix position right now, and he's in some trouble. He's able to flick that, bounce out, tries to get up. No, but he is trapped right now under Advaita, and these positions are so sweaty and just sticky. They're hard to get out of. You could get frustrated, but you know GOAT's gonna be able to stay composed like he always does. But right now Advaita could be in the lead 2-1, Bailey and Boiler.
Yeah, man, definitely. I mean, this is such an interesting showcase here at the top of the ESFL 250 card. Lovely control from Advaita. This is the kind of performances we saw from him that were just racking up those title defenses, where people just could not deal with this guy, could not find a way to land clean on him. And Advaita right now giving GOAT, perhaps, at least from what I've seen, one of the toughest tests he's ever had in the ESFL just by working through this game plan, Boiler.
Really, you said it perfectly. And yeah, GOAT did learn a couple lessons from last night, I feel like, but that doesn't mean he figured out Advaita by any means, man. These guys are such a good matchup for each other. The style and the rivalry shining here. Main event of all of launch weekend, really, our 25th fight of the weekend, Bay.
Yeah, definitely. And it's really nice to have players that are this elite, like Advaita as well, who fight differently. But GOAT is not out of this yet, man. GOAT has come back in fights before. Nice flying knee, breaks through the block a little there. Got loads of pressure on, just has to expect that level change. And honestly, it might be time to start down blocking a lot more early rather than blocking that head, because he's got tons of head health left. I know he's got great reactions and head movement. We'll wonder if we'll see that from GOAT. But it's the variety of takedowns as well from Advaita. And right there, a knee instead of the takedown. And then straight on the takedown. Nice job defending, though, from GOAT.
And this is just such a frustrating style to go against. And the crazy thing to think about is, even though we have this new striking system and a new game, players can rely on their skills from UFC 2, 3, 4, and 5. The grappling is no different. The takedowns are the same. So it's kind of interesting. We have like a metamorphosis of this new system with this old grappling system all combined. So all these old players that have all this knowledge and all this depth and have been grinding the same system can really utilize that and destroy, you know, elite striking players by just grappling them. It's just crazy.
That's one of the most fun parts about UFC 6. I'm telling you, it's the new blood and the old guard really like combining. Like you said, the metamorphosis, the amalgamation. Like this is where it's all coming together.
Just a quick fun note, it's actually the affiliate anniversary of the ESFL Gaming Twitch channel today. So what a day to have it, eh? That's pretty good.
Hey, and we hit 10,000 followers on Twitch
did.
and 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like, it's been an amazing
Hey, there we
It's
go.
popping.
All right, here we go. Go. Trying to find a way back. Lovely pull counter there
There's
as well
one.
with the straight. The thing is, by the time we hit the late fourth, maybe fifth round, Advaita's stamina, he might start hitting that fatigued animation state, and that might really change things for GOAT. If he can maybe push the pace just a little now towards the end of the round, avoid the takedown, set himself up for a fifth round finish, he might be able to find a way to end this fight. Lots of nice jab work here as well. Advaita, though, just really calm, man. So hard to get him flustered and get him to make a mistake. Trying the clinch there, throws a big long right, jab into the right hand. Advaita just off the back foot, working nicely, pumping the jab. Head kick comes out, nice block from GOAT. Trying to level change underneath now, really trying to put the pressure in that lead body kick. That's nice. That will take the gas tank away. There's a right hand that lands there. That's a big shot for GOAT, considering how much damage has got off in this fight so far. 30 seconds left. We'll see if he really starts to let it go at the end, Rob.
Yeah, it seems like GOAT's starting to find his rhythm a little bit, starting to find that momentum. And like you said, GSP starting to get tired. Advaita maybe has scored some more in these rounds and maybe has the judges on his side, but who knows? GOAT still has his fifth and final round, and it looks like he might come out and start doing some serious damage if he's able to stop those takedowns from Advaita, if he's able to stop the clinch. And it seems like GOAT's starting to find his mark.
Romero says it might be 2-2. It very well might be. There has been some damage landed in the earlier rounds as well from GOAT. It's all to play for in the fifth, though, Boiler.
Play for fifth round of the last fight of the card of the launch weekend. It's been such a fun launch weekend. So many good fights, but couldn't ask for a better one to cap it off, honestly. It's going so well, and it's all down to this. I feel like GOAT's got a little momentum, and if there's one person that could make it happen, it's GOAT. But, man, Advaita's been impressing me all fight.
Inside leg kick lands for GOAT to start off this fifth and final round. He may be down. Oh, there's a lovely head kick. That's a nice chunk of damage to score at the start of this fight. Sorry, round. But let's see if he can find a finish here. Advaita's actually recovered really well. That stamina is fairly even again as GOAT's looping in these right-hand shots over the top of the right hook. Back to the body with a right uppercut. Advaita's still just pumping the jab and faking. Very difficult to deal with. Sends his own head kick, but the block is up for GOAT right here. Fakes a straight to the body, fakes the right hand, and it's a level change. GOAT's all good. But even just these little shots are going to buy him time, Rob.
Yeah, it's so impressive. He's able to deny all these takedowns from Advaita on the drop of a dime with pure reactions, flicking that left stick up or down. And Advaita just trying to coast. It looks like he's getting... When does he start getting that tired animation, Bailey? Can you tell? Because it looks like he might be getting there soon.
It depends on the fighters as well, you know. But you're right. There he is, Rob. Just as you said it, mate. It's just started now. GOAT has 3 minutes perhaps to take advantage of this before his own fatigue state is going to step in. But he's just bagging the left hand again. Advaita's so sneaky off the back foot. And chaining combinations off the clinch as well. But that stamina is just melting, Boiler.
Woo-hoo-hoo, it's melting, but they've had great management throughout the fight, and they're still low. That's just how efficient they've been. Oh, wow. Man, it's going to come down to this. Half a round left. Here we go.
Oh, nice straight left into the lead body kick. Tries to throw that lead hook, but now GOAT also fatigued. Defends the takedown. Is he going to drive and finish? No. Great job by GOAT. Man, Rob, he's got 2 minutes here perhaps to find a finish.
This one's a nail biter right now. You're seeing GOAT eating a bunch of body shots earlier in that sequence from Advaita scoring nicely, but now Advaita's so tired he can't get any takedowns. He can't get GOAT off of him, and GOAT is on him with a lot of time left, just peppering him with that jab, seasoning the dish for the final course, which is a devastating KO.
Oh, lovely jabs on the edge of the range.
Huge shot by Advaita.
Massive overhand right for Advaita. GOAT forced to back up. And now, oh my God, it's anyone's fight with a minute left. Lead hook to the body. Lead hook up top gets blocked. Shoots the takedown and he gets it. Wow.
Oh. 1 minute.
And here's the flow state from Advaita. He might posture up and try and find a finish. Gets full mount. This is not good for GOAT. Less than a minute on the clock. Good denial by GOAT. And he gets the cage butterfly.
Huge.
Can he get up though? No. Wow, Advaita is back, man. The grappling phenom we saw from UFC 3, blending everything together. He's done a great job in this final round. It will go to the judges' scorecards, but I think most of us feel like Advaita might have snuck that away from GOAT.
I have no idea, man. It's so close. I think he did too, but was there enough damage? I don't know. I can't base it off of what I saw last night, to be honest, but I think the judges may rob him. I still think so, but I think Advaita won.
Loads of different takedowns. Go on, Rob.
Sorry, he surged in that 5th round, and when GOAT was coming forward to get that finish, Advaita was just like throwing those single body shots, and then that front kick, and then he cracked him, I think, with a right or left hand off of a sway, and unfortunately, he got that takedown. Romero was almost perfect with his takedown defense, but that 5th round was big for Advaita.
Romero, you mean GOAT, but that's fine.
Love you, Romero.
All right, here we go. Oh, man, GOAT, that guy is horrible, man, from those elbows, from side control, I'm sure. There we go. Advaita beats GOAT1099. Man, so many people thought Advaita was done after the epic run he had on UFC 3. He definitely got a little bit away from the wrestling in subsequent games, became more of a striker, but he's back in UFC 6 fighting like a tactical genius with GSP as well, man. That guy is going to be really tough to beat, guys.
I'm looking forward to it. You better be competing this upcoming season. We're going to have more announcements about the comp season. But Advaita, got to see you in there, buddy. You're back.
Man, look at the stats, though. Barely landed anything. It was really the takedowns as well. Round 3. Man, it's that starting round 5 really must have taken it. But, I mean, the judges giving pretty much 1, 2, and 3. Every single one of them. Every one of them gave GOAT the 4th round, and every one of them gave the 5th round to Advaita. So 4 rounds to 1, man. Props to GOAT as well for showing up again for fighting. Man, what a great fight, honestly. What a great fight. GOAT showing us the scorecards as well at the end there, so props to him. But GOAT gets beaten at the top of a historic card, man. That doesn't happen very often. People have beaten GOAT before, but when it's these high-stakes fights... Now, this is an exhibition, so maybe, it's not official. If they run this back, we'll see something else. But usually, man, GOAT is the one that takes these fights away. That's why we call him the GOAT, Rob.
That is. I've never seen him lose on this stage. That was something new, but it was just Advaita's ability. Did you see the significant strikes there, fellas? It was like 3 each, 5 each. He slows the pace down so much and turns it into this. Like, you chase me. If you come too close, I'm going to take you down, and if I get you down, it's not going to be too fun. You're probably going to be frowning and drowning, and I'm going to give you the pounding. And, oh, guess what? I can also strike a little bit if I need to and hit you. So, yeah, I would not want to play Advaita if I was a competitive player because, man, that is some gritty, sweaty type stuff right there. Good job by Advaita. I mean, it's not easy to beat the GOAT. It's near impossible.
Yeah.
So, good job, Advaita.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I'm stoked. This weekend couldn't have gone any better. That fight was so close. I know they're going to have to rematch somewhere down the line, and this time it might be for money base. So, awesome exhibition, and looking forward to really getting some prizes on the line and some money on the line. UFC 6, ESFL down the line, baby.
Here we go. Right, what you need to do if you're a new member of the ESFL community, definitely get yourself in the ESFL Discord. Because of our new dubTC bot, you're going to be able to challenge other players in the Discord, and then those results will be recorded automatically in the Discord. We'll be able to have ranked leaderboards through the Discord as well, and there's a lot more coming as well with that tool. So definitely jump in the Discord, get ready to compete against each other, earn yourself a spot on an ESFL card as well. We also have the legacy ranking system as well this time around. So we're going to be able to rank all our players amongst the entire roster. Cross-play is a thing, so we no longer need to have separate cards for PlayStation and Xbox. These guys can just play each other here and there, so I am very excited for everything that is coming for the ESFL. And we'll be running the card every Sunday, right, Boiler?
Yes, sir. Well, I will say next weekend we are not doing Sunday because it's Father's Day, at least in the United States next Sunday. So we will take next Sunday off, but we are live next Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. Central. And you might have seen it flash up on your screen. We are actually doing sign-ups through the dubTC bot. The only way to sign up for the exhibitions next week is through that bot. Go to our Discord, you'll find it. But yeah, really looking forward. 19th, the Friday the 19th, the real launch date. For those who aren't hardcore enough to get the Ultimate Edition, like, who are you? But long story short, we'll be live the 19th and the 20th. Sign-ups open right now in the Discord bay.
I just want to point out as well, as Prioxis says in the Twitch chat, Advaita shot 50 takedowns in that fight.
7 of 50.
That's
there
like one every like 30 seconds of game time.
Every 30 seconds. Now, some of those like trips will count. Some of those will count. But hey, maybe we got to look at that. I mean, if you go 7 or 50 on takedowns, your stamina probably should be pretty cooked. So I get where you're going there, but it was pretty good. Right.
And a lot of those takedowns from GOAT were like late denials too. So maybe he was able to deny a little bit earlier. I don't know. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
I felt like it was legit. It was a great fight. Great.
Yeah. It was a very tactical battle. Everything's open on the table, so hey, we'll probably have them running back as well, or at least Advaita will be taking on some of the other winners from tonight's card as well. Advaita versus Naz. Let's see if Naz can handle it. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to bring it on. Anyway, guys, make sure you jump in the ESFL Discord. If you have been watching the YouTube stream, we would really appreciate a thumbs up on this video. It helps the VOD after the fact as well. And if you're not subbed, go ahead and sub, go ahead and follow on the Twitch channel as well. If you want to watch the Twitch stream without adverts, if you become a subscriber, there are no adverts for you. YouTube, we can't help you with that, unfortunately. Wait, do we have a membership program? Maybe.
They do, technically.
There we go. Then you can do that as well. Thank you very much for joining us, though, guys. Guess what's happening next? UFC Freedom 250. So go ahead and enjoy those fights. I hope you have a good time watching it. Thank you, Boiler. Thank you, Bruce Lee, Rob. We appreciate you guys 100%. Of course, fantastic work, gentlemen, tonight. Feckit in the back, running all the production for us as well. Got to shout out Feckit. Rest of the team as well. Shout out to Mello as well. Mello was giving out the keys tonight. Is that right?
Mello
Coffee.
Shout out to Luber with dubTC. Shout out to V-Pain for doing some wrangling in the last second. Like all the competitors and the fans, like for real.
Hell yeah. All right, guys, we will leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back next week, Friday and Saturday, for more ESFL. Tell your friends, tell your family. Get yourselves training, because this season and this year is going to be highly competitive on UFC 6. We will see you next time. Thank you. Take care.